Hello, hello. Hey, Gigi. Hi, Glynis. How are y'all tonight? Well, I know where Glynis was today. Gigi, did you have a nice Saturday? Hey, Deb. How are you doing? Good to see you all. Oh, sorry for the jiggle of the camera there. I need to stand up and check my camera out. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Let's see. I move everything off my desk when it comes time for sale. So now I need to think about what do I need to go grab and put back on my desk. I'm going to need my scrap bin. Okay. And I'm going to need, let's see, might have some lace in there, embellishments in there. Oh, I don't know. When I need it, I'll go get it. Natalie, I think this is your first time at our Saturday Night Live, isn't it? Guys, meet Natalie. Met Natalie at the sale today. Ginny is Gigi and Glynis. You saw at the sale today. Debbie, you probably saw there as well. And Julie. Hi, Julie. Julie's in Australia, so it's like Sunday at noon. Pretty soon, she'll be telling us what she's going to make for lunch, making us all hungry on Saturday night. Okay, I'm going to go grab my little tray of odds and ends that I keep on my desk that I took out for the sale. Be right back. Okay, got that. Uh-oh, not feeling well. Well, then we won't even talk about food. I'm sorry, Julie, what's going on? Did you skip breakfast? You don't feel well, or did you eat something not so good? Hope you haven't got the flu or something that's going around. All right, let's see what else I can grab here. Grab my button jar. There's some bling. Oh, and there's a good one. Okay. Getting caught on everything as I go. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe something too rich. You had cake for breakfast, didn't you? It does. Well, Gigi or Julie, if you want to doze off and take a little nap during our live, you're amongst friends and you can do that because we care about you. Hi, Sandy. Welcome, welcome. I've got all these little things that I keep on my desk. Like this one is a cake here. There, and then I have this beautiful crystal dish. It's a deviled egg server. but it has all these cool little compartments so I can drop, something in it, and they're not just going to end up in a big muddle in the middle of it. And then I pile stuff on top, of course. And I've got this glass one that I keep all my bits and pieces and odds and ends of lace and ribbon scraps. And then gather all these up. I've got little guys like this and like this that I keep at my desk, and I like them because they're elevated, so they can sit there, and if I like slide my paper back or something, it's not in the way. There's actually room for it, for everything. So I like those elevated ones. But anytime we do a sale, I take all of that off my desk to give me all the room that we need for sale. So gotta bring it back. Lower, oh no, so sorry, lower back pain sucks. Let me go back here. I think I'm behind, very tired. Sandy, Mary says, oh, you're talking about, I just moved this one, this business directory. Isn't this a gorgeous book? I'm just in love with this book. It's just so cool. So cool. All the businesses. Yeah, I love the color of these pages. I mean, I would not put a drop of ink on them. I would leave them exactly as they are. They're so pretty. I love the cover most of all. I love the cover. I don't know. We didn't get to it. And here's another one that we didn't get to. Look at this great big journal. It's massive. Look how thick it is. And all these pages are, look at the edges. Oh, I'm still just enthralled with their writing back then. All of their everyday writing is like our calligraphy. And it just boggles my mind that they could write like that casually. You know what I mean? We have to sit down, be specific, try so hard. I don't know. I guess if that's what they were taught in school, but man, we do need to get to those, I suppose. I'm having a hard time parting with that book, Natalie. You can see why. Ooh, dark mint chocolate. That is pretty rich, but that's one of my favorites. Oh, you spent the day with your mom. That's awesome. Well, we missed you too, but you know what? It's so much more important to spend the day with her. I'm glad you got that time with her, Gigi. That's awesome. How is she doing, Gigi? Do they have the ultrasound scheduled for her? Patty does not do split screen with me on Saturday night. She may pop in the chat, but typically Sharon, that's what you see Happy Paper People with Marianne and Sharon. Sharon is my collaborator on Facebook and YouTube. Sharon needed the month off. So typically Sharon and I do a split screen on Saturday night. I have invited somebody in on a split screen tonight. She may be a little late, and that's okay. She was pretty busy today. So I told her just, come in when you can. That's all right. So you love the cover too. I know I don't even know how to describe that cover. It's amazing. Think I went to Timbuktu. Uh-oh. Why is the sound really bad? You turned off the video by mistake. Oh, nice, Gigi. For once, it's not my fault. Oh, Natalie, you totally get it. I'm so glad you do. I've just become obsessed with those kinds of books and ledgers. I love them. I love to look at them and feel them. Yeah, I love the ledgers. I love the look of the ones that have, those designs on the covers. I just love the look. And then the ones that are embossed or debossed, I just love to run my fingers around them. This is just a weird obsession we have with paper, huh? I don't know, but we do. So we do a lot of things on Saturday night. We've kind of gotten a little rogue recently. typically Saturday Night Live is for a big tutorial party where Sharon and I would either pick something that we both going to make, and so you can see our own versions of it, and see how we do it differently. And then you're welcome to craft along. We love that. But then, if you can't chat, we don't love that because we like to see your chat. Can we still get ledger papers? I have not sold all my ledgers. Yes, I am going to have, I did not do paper packs today, Gigi. We didn't, the time just flies, and we really had a ton of fun and a lot of laughs today. And we didn't get to even half the stuff. I had a gorgeous wedding dress with, all this stuff on it, all the embellishments. We didn't even get to that. We didn't get to ledger papers, packs, any of those. So I'm going to bring the ledger paper packs to a Friday night. So you can get them on a Friday night. I think it'll be easier. That'll be good. We don't need to wait until we do a community market. So anyway, so yeah, typically Saturday night we do where we make something and then we each make our own version of it, because it's always nice to see how different people make the same kind of thing. Or one of us will teach a tutorial and the other one will learn it along with you. And that's kind of fun too, because we learn things from each other and we learn things from you guys. We're always picking up new ideas, new techniques. Oh man, I can't tell you how much I've learned just from you guys in the chat. If I don't know, I just ask my chat. My chat is smarter than Google, I swear. So tonight, so Sharon has taken the month of December off. She will be back in January. She's doing great. Talked to her yesterday at length, hours at length, and she's doing great. So of course next week's Christmas, so tell her spend Christmas with your family, and she'll get things together and be back in January. And so until then, we've just been doing a variety of things on Saturday night. And one of the things that we did last week, I'm just kind of saying this for, I don't know, I can't remember, Sandy, if you were here last Saturday, because you've been here to a lot of things. And I don't think Natalie was here, but we have a game that we call Tell Me What to Do. And basically I have a sheet of paper that has from 1 to 123 different things to use in crafting. And then from A to S, alphabet, numbered in alphabet form, we have things to make, like elements to make for a journal. And so you guys get to choose the numbers and the letters, and it tells us what we have to make and what we have to use to make it. And that one is always a ton of fun. So we did that one last week and had a really good time with that. Julie was on live with me, did a split screen, and that was great. So we typically do that one about once a month. So Sharon and I have both been itching to get more tutorials out. We both got a list a mile long of tutorials, and it's hard to get to them all. Candy's helping me get the back end of the sales organized so that we can get those things out faster, so I can have some time during the week to record the tutorials, because I really do enjoy that. But I guess I should ask, do you guys like the tutorials? Do you watch the tutorials? Do you look forward to them? Do you miss them because we haven't had them for 2 or 3 weeks? What is your thought on tutorials? I'm not sure we've ever really asked. Sharon and I both just really enjoy making them and putting them out there. But what's your thought? Chat just went dead. So either everybody abandoned me and I'm talking to myself, making sure I'm on live chat there, or you're all busy creating and can't chat because your fingers are busy. But yeah, I'd love your feedback on tutorials. I did bring myself some hot chocolate tonight, as well as a cold drink and some water. Cold drink meaning Diet Dr. Pepper. So no, if I can't decide if I'm cold or hot or whatever, that's why. Still here. Yay. Sandy's listening. First time user. Okay, so who's on Facebook? You make them, we'll watch them. Awesome. Thank you, Glennis. That's what I wanted to hear. Was whether you will or not. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Whoever's on Facebook, I can't see your name. So if you want to click on the above link, up a little farther up in the feed and go into YouTube, then I'll be able to see you on YouTube and you'll be able to see everybody else in chat. If you want to see the chat and participate in the chat, we'd love to have you there. If not, you're welcome to stay on Facebook. If you will go to just take a few seconds and hop over to Facebook, StreamYard.com/Facebook, and then click yes, you can show my name. Then when you come back, it will show me your name, so at least I know who I'm talking to. It'll show your Facebook name. That's all. It's like your Facebook profile name and picture shows up. So if you're on Facebook, you can't see the people in YouTube on the chat, and the people in YouTube can't see the Facebook chat. So that's the only reason I always invite you to come over to YouTube, because there are more participants in YouTube so that you can get in on that, on the chat. And I'm on StreamYard, so I can see them both. So as long as I know who it is that I'm talking with, at least I can call you by name, because I'm sure you're a friend. So if you want to do that, either YouTube or StreamYard.com/Facebook. Oh, Jean Moran. Hi. How are you? Love tutorials? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, then I have a hook that's about this long on my wall. I had Doug put it up on my wall, mounted on a block of wood so that it could hold. And I have these big plastic, what are they called? They're called like ticket order holders or something, like mechanics use them. They have holes in the top that are grommeted so they can hang them on a hook by the car they're working on. And I slide inside that sleeve, I slide a prototype and then all the things that I would need to do a tutorial. And then I throw those tutorials up there so that when I have time to do them, I can grab one and, everything is there ready to go. So I can't even count. The whole long thing, other than about 3/4 of an inch on the end, is full of sleeves up there with tutorial ideas in them ready to go. So I'm sure excited about, getting some more time to be able to do that, because I really enjoy sharing those ideas and then learning your ideas from them and your takes on them. Anytime you make something, we love for you to post it in the Facebook group, which is Paper People. Happy Paper People. Sheesh. Facebook, it's Happy Paper People, the same as YouTube. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, we invite you to come over and join there. And yeah, post all your creations of any kind of art, anything. We love supporting artists of all kind. Oh man, Natalie, thank you. I really try, especially when there's so much going on. I really do try. But one of the tutorials that I have coming up that I'm going to be doing involves, you'll find that Sharon and I are real big on upcycling, recycling, reusing, and we like to take things that are going to get thrown away, go into the landfill and make something useful out of them or something beautiful, turn them into something else. So these are just twist tops off of soda pop plastic bottles. That's all they are. So they can come off of anything. They can be any depth. Doesn't even matter. I want them to be fairly firm, not some that are flimsy enough they'll just fold in your hand. I don't know if there are any like that, but deep enough, big enough to hold on to, and deep enough. How deep is this? This is half inch. Half inch is perfect. So just wanted to mention that. Keep you a couple of these. I've got 3, I think, sitting right here. So when I do the tutorial, I will make 1 or 2 on there and find you a couple of those. They can come from a 2-liter bottle or from the personal size bottles, or heck, for that matter, it could be the top of a screw top of a shampoo or a conditioner, or one of those, any of those kinds of things. So anything that has a screw top like that, that's about a half an inch or maybe slightly more deep, is perfect. Okay. Besides that, all you need is a scrap of fabric. Well, I don't even have that one right here, so I won't go into it. I'll do that one really soon, but that gives you fair warning to keep one of those, or watch out for one, you know, that a friend has or something, if you don't have anything that you can get one off of. So tonight, a couple people that I asked said that they would love to see a tutorial tonight. And then Glennis said, what can you do that's Christmassy? Well, I have a tutorial that I'm even going to use for Christmas. So I thought, well, I'll just share that one. And so if you were at the sale today, you probably heard when we were talking about, Patty was talking about Christmas gifts, and she's got 7 kids and get older, and you just get them stuff to be getting them stuff because it's Christmas and you're supposed to. So it's easier to give them a gift card so they get what they want or what they need, you know, that kind of thing. And I shared that we made it a family tradition a number of years ago, instead of giving gifts to each other, to write a love letter to each other. And that's probably been my favorite Christmas tradition of all time, because, you know, we know we don't need more stuff. There's always stuff we want, but if we want it bad enough, we can get it through the year. We can save, we do whatever we need to do. But the most meaningful gifts that I've ever gotten, and the ones that I remember the most,
was on the ground,
okay,
by the door, and she had one in her mouth.
It probably came off of here onto the floor, and she probably picked it up because there was 2 sitting up here. So I'm sorry.
No, I just don't want her to get the whole roll or something.
Oh yeah.
I was afraid there was a whole roll out there.
Oh no. Okay. Thank you, honey. Yep. Sorry about that. No big deal. Doug pops in now and then. He's home on Saturday, which is great. Now he can take care of Lucy. We don't have her trying to tear up the house. Well, Lucy's our boxer puppy. So we've had some fun adventures with Lucy over the last 6 months. So, but yeah, the most memorable is those love letters that we have to each other, because we keep a box in the closet. We each have a box with our name on it. And if anytime we have a card from each other, or the love letters at Christmas, you know, from anybody in the family, we stick them in there. And it's a great place that you can go and pull out if you need uplift, or if you just want to, you know, feel good. You've got that whole little box full of stuff like that is really nice to look at. So mostly probably couldn't tell you what any Christmas gifts were. I probably have to think really hard, and maybe I could come up with 1 or 2, but I can tell you every year there was a love letter, you know, because that really is so much more meaningful. And so on Christmas morning, when everybody's opening up presents and making a big old mess, we're all sitting around reading a stack of love letters from each other and crying, sharing the love. So that's become a really wonderful tradition. We feel like there's not wasted money, and it's much more meaningful, and it deepens relationships, and it's an opportunity to tell people how you really feel, or anything you really want to tell them that you haven't had a chance to during the year, that kind of thing. So I've been thinking about this year, and we're already on the 19th. And I'm always formulating my love letter, you know, in the back of my head, or writing notes down of things that I want to be sure to tell someone. But I haven't put them down on paper yet. And I was thinking that maybe I want to do something a little different this year in presentation. Maybe I want to not just have the piece of paper folded up in a nice envelope and give it to them that way, but maybe I want to present it just a little bit differently to them and give them something a little fun. So one of the tutorials that I had that I have up here ready to go was something to stick into a journal. And as I've been thinking about it, I thought this is something that I could use to do my love letters this year. That would be kind of fun, because obviously anytime you make something out of paper, you can make it Christmassy or not Christmassy. And those love letters, I don't make them specifically Christmassy, because we share them at Christmas, because that's the, the time, the tradition of the gift. But it's not necessarily, about Christmas. It's about, well, I mean, it is, it's about the love of Christ and the reason we have Christmas and the love we have for each other and the appreciation that we have, that kind of thing. So it's not been always really important to me to have that on Christmas paper, is what I'm saying. So, but I thought I would make one. Maybe I get to make a couple of them tonight. I'm going to try a couple things differently too. But these are, this would be a fun thing to stick into a stocking for someone in your family. And you could make them smaller than this as well. If you didn't want to have as much writing space as you'll find on here. If I'm writing a whole letter, I do want the writing space, and I'll probably have to write small, very small, to get it all on there. But if you just want to write a note or a couple little notes to somebody, maybe you want to make a miniature version of this and stick it in a stocking. That would be really fun. How fun to pull out, instead of pulling out, just an orange out of your stocking, you get to pull out a cute little unfolding love note from somebody in your family who just took a moment to say they care. It always means more. So let me just show you this real quick. There's a couple different ways to make it. I do it a couple of different ways, and you'll see. So if I put this in a journal, this would be a sample. I'm going to move this camera up here just a tiny bit. Hopefully I'm not moving it fast enough to make anybody dizzy. I want to bring it over. Move that paper. Over a little closer. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is a sample of one that I might put into a journal. It says, write your story, and there's a little, it's a stamp, but yet it's a stamp of a letter. The letter is a stamp. Kind of cute. And so there's room to write there where you could journal if you had it in your journal. When you open it up, you've got journal room and journal room. And you flip it again, and you've got journal room and journal room. I already wrote on that because that was by that one. But you flip it up, and you've got journal room and journal room. So this actually, it's like here, here, and here. It was folded backwards there, so that one should come first, and then that one. And you could even put back here if you wanted. I left this one because that reminds me to tell you that you can adhere this if you wanted to a journal page. You could adhere this down right there and still flip up there, journal here, journal here, journal here, here, and here. Fold it all up, and you've got one small little thing and a ton of journal space, and it's permanent. But if I took it like this and stuck it in a stocking or stuck it into a journal pocket, I would go ahead and make sure that there's a space to journal back here as well, because I like using all the space. So this is, oh, maybe I have another, I thought I had another prototype for another way that I fold it regularly. Maybe that's it. because there's a couple of different ways that you can cut it and fold it. They're all very similar. Okay. Let's see if this is the other one. Okay. Okay, so we started out with a book page, and these are both book pages from the same book. So they're the exact same size. And if you use a book page, a large book is good. Unless you're purposely trying to make a mini one like you would stick into a stocking, then a large book page is good. And this one in particular is, let's see, like almost 8 wide and almost 11. It's like 7 3/4 by 10 1/2. That's really weird dimensions, but that's the length and width there. So that's a pretty big book page. Okay. And so they started out the same size book page. And so this one, I always fold them in half this way, and then I fold them in half this way. Does that make sense? So I folded it in half this way, and I folded it in half this way. So now I've got a crease down, and I've got a crease across. And then the whole thing is just what creases are you cutting it on? So where are you gonna fold it? So this one I cut horizontally from the outside left to the center. I cut only that one half of the sheet, which gave me the opportunity to fold this in, fold this up, and fold this over. And there we go. Now you could fold this up, fold that over, fold that over. That works too. I mean, honestly, you can fold it any which way you want. But that's one option, is cutting that quarter right there so that it folds up to that. This one, I cut that same quarter. I cut the same quarter, but then I cut this quarter. So I cut from the left side to the center, and then I went down to the center bottom and cut up to the center. No. Oh, back the truck up. Sorry. Bloop. Forget that. I want to totally confuse you. I did not cut cut the left piece. I did the opposite. Okay. Don't let me confuse you. Forget that step right there. Okay. The first one, I cut the left quarter. The second one, I did not cut that quarter. I cut from the bottom up. So from here to here, which left this section, like this section, free flapping. So that was free flapping. This is free flapping. So I turned it to the back. I'm going to turn it over and show you. I turned it to the back. Took a circle punch, cut out a half a circle for a little rounded tab pull there, and then glued just the two sides behind. See? So I only cut from the center down, took that flap, folded it underneath, glued just the two sides, cut a little tab, half circle out, and now I have a pocket back there. So you're probably already starting to think that there's just a ton of options you could do with this. And there really are. There really are just a ton of things, a ton of ways. Okay. So now I can take this and fold it up. I could take that and fold it over. And now this can be my front. So I could decorate and embellish this as the front. I could have a cute tag or a gift card or something stuck in here to pull out. Though, and then when you open it, I can make this writing space, this writing space, this writing space, this writing space. Now, if I was putting it in a journal, then you could embellish this. You could also make it writing space. You could put a tag that you pull out of there that is additional journaling space. make all these journaling space, flip that up, journaling space here, flip it over, journaling space here. So you can literally make both full sides of the paper journaling space there. If you're going to give it to somebody, stick it in a stocking, then this is a cute one to put a little gift card, or if you want to make a Christmas tag or a bookmark. I like to make bookmarks for people, stick them in their stocking. And so you could stick a bookmark or something in there that they can use year round. And you can embellish that, maybe write something to them about the holiday. And then when you open this up here, this is where I would start my love letter if I was doing it this way. So I might write one note here that just starts and ends, completes right there. I might open this up, and maybe I would just do that one by itself so that they could read it while that's up. Or maybe they'd have to open that up so then they could read a whole one right here, and maybe it would continue down here. But then you fold that up and come back here, and then I might write them something else back here. One of the things I love doing for people is all the things that I love about them. So Doug and I got married almost 20 years ago, and the week we got married, actually it was even before we got married, I got a notebook, cute little cover, but now I want to take it and turn it into a junk journal. Didn't know about him then. And I started writing down what I loved about Doug. And it wasn't the big grand things. It was just the little things, like the little things that he did or was, his character, and things that I observed or that I felt, just on a daily basis. I love that, I don't feel well, and he keeps bringing me, fresh bottles of water, or, whatever it is. I love that he holds my hair when I'm throwing up, whatever it is, all those kinds of things. And so I would just write one-liners. I love that, blah, 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 blah. I love that Doug is, or I love that Doug does, or I love how he blah, blah, blah. And now I have this notebook full of one-liners of things that I love about Doug. And what's really nice about that is, every now and then everybody needs a pick-me-up. And if you need a pick-me-up and you sit down with a book like that and you read all these things that this person loves about you and admires about you and cares, all those things, that's a really good feel-good, that's a good pick-me-up. So I love having that as a lifetime of things that I love about him, not just sitting down at one time and trying to remember 20 years worth of stuff. So, but this, I go off on a tangent. This is one of those things that would work for that. You could write on here one thing you love about somebody. You could open it up and you could write another thing, or something that you admire. Maybe you want to just give a card to somebody that you admire, but it doesn't need to be this personal as a love letter because, they're not family, but just somebody that you admire. You can make them a cute tag, put it in there for Christmas, a bookmark, and then write something that you admire about them or why you appreciate their friendship or those kinds of things. And you wouldn't even have to write on each one. You could decorate a couple of them and write on every other one, because that would give them something nice to look at anyway. So, but that's an idea that you can use, not, Christmas stockings, but also for journal. So that's one other way that you can do that, is folding that backwards and making a pocket there. You don't always have to make the pocket. But if you cut it down here, then you have other options of how to fold it as well. You cut it over here, you have, different options of how to fold it. So you could take 3 or 4 of these and sit down and cut each one on a different spot and see how many different ways that you can come up with to fold them and see what you like best, or all of them. So anyway, that's what I thought I would do tonight. And so what did I say? This was like 7 3/4 or 7.5 by 10.5. That's pretty close to 8.5 by 11, especially, the dimensions there are pretty close to 8.5 by 11. So 8.5 by 11 piece of paper is always easy to work with. Excuse me, getting a dry throat. But I grabbed some Christmas paper and I thought I'll just make myself a Christmas one or two, because there's a couple people that I want to give one to. And these were 12 by 12s. So I might play with one and do a 12 by 12, but I could also cut it down. Let's see here. Okay, chat has not moved in forever. So has it frozen, or are y'all just busy crafting with me? I hope you're creating. I think, is that backwards? That is backwards. So, ooh, that's pretty. Uh-oh, Julie's lost a stamp set. Okay, I thought that these were double-sided because I will say that I usually make them out of music paper or book pages. But if I'm going to use scrapbook paper or cardstock, I really do prefer them to be double-sided. So that, you know, even if I put something on to journal, that there's some perimeter there, not just the white. Debbie, hi, Debbie. All right, Debbie. Oh, what are you making, Debbie? What are you making? I can't wait to hear. Julie, what did you lose? That's the worst. When you're looking for a specific stamp set and you can't find it. And gosh darn it, all of these are single-sided. That's really cute. Okay, well, I know I've got more. I just thought I really liked that vintage look tonight and that I might use that. So what did you lose, Debbie, or Debbie, Julie? These are single-sided too. Man, I grabbed the whole wrong shelf. Okay, those are double-sided. Look at that. Look how cute that is with the little robins on the other side. That's pretty. Maybe I might make one out of that. That's authentic paper. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh, it's kind of cool. That's pretty. Starting to make dinner. Yum. What's for dinner, Judy? What's for dinner? Hey, Judy. The set that has flowers, a butterfly, and a dragonfly. Using Tim Holtz dies and making Christmas cards. Nice. Debbie, I'm curious, how many Christmas cards are you making this year? That's a pretty one. This is really pretty. The only thing that bugs me is it would be folded right in the middle. However, if I cut it, whoops. Oh, I need to run out and grab my bottle of medicine that I forgot to bring in. If I cut it down to like 8.5 by 11, then the bell would no longer be in the center. So when I fold it, the bell would be in one of my squares. That would be cool. I would also lose a border. If I do it 12 by 12, then obviously this is just going to be 6 by 6 in size, which is pretty darn big. I might do that. I might cut that down. See what else I've got here. Okay, let me run out and grab that medicine before I forget, because I will forget. Let's see. Okay. Beef pot pie. Nice. That sounds good. You made 60 Christmas cards? Oh, on top of everything you've had going on? Man, Gigi, I am impressed. I bow down to you. Wow. Yeah, I did not even send out Christmas cards. It's terrible. Okay, here's a couple pieces. This is really pretty. That's white on the back too. This is not Christmas, but that would make a really pretty one, wouldn't it? Pretty one. Okay. Let's see what's in this paper pack. Hi, Angie. Yeah, we're back. We're back. We are back. Okay. Oh, this is single-sided too. Oh, goodness. That's awful. I really thought those were double-sided. Let me see if I can reach over here and find some Christmas paper. If not, I might use music paper and embellish it Christmas-y. Ah.
Can you hear me?
Hello, hello. I can.
Okay. Can you hear my hubby's TV?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I can't. Welcome, Candy. Hey, everybody. Candy is our surprise guest tonight, co-host of our live tutorial. You just missed my whole spiel about, the Christmas love letters and what this tutorial is all about. But I'm going to, all these are single-sided, and I thought I had some double-sided paper, so I'm going to turn around here and see if I can find some Christmas double-sided paper to use. If not, then it won't be Christmas. It'll be a non-Christmas.
Yeah, Gigi, I have my volume turned down, so hopefully you can't hear the TV in the background.
Ah. Okay, so you probably
turn it up a little bit.
Walk away, right? Let's see. Huh.
Is that any better, Gigi?
Is she saying you're soft?
Probably. Like I said, I had the mic turned down a little bit so it wouldn't pick up quite so much.
Yeah. You are kind of soft, but Gigi, is your volume up all the way? Because, yeah, we can turn our volume up to get more of you, so you don't have to have yours up to get more background noise, because we don't want to inconvenience the hubs,
Yeah.
Otherwise, they might want us to come watch TV with them, right?
Oh, God, no. Please, no.
What are you watching? Any idea?
Some old war movie, I think.
Yes, Julie, I can do that. All right, I need to pull out my paper cutter. Let's see. Whoopsie. Oh man, Julie, it's there. You used it recently.
What'd she do? What'd she lose?
Yeah, a stamp set. That's a great set too. That's a great set. Okay, so this is what we're going to make tonight. You can use a book page, a piece of scrapbook paper or cardstock. Either way, this is a book page that's like 7.5 by 10.5. So an 8.5 by 11 would work fine. A large book page would work fine. When I do make it out of I usually make it out of book pages or music page, and a large book page works the best. but it folds. And this is something I would tuck into a journal, but I was talking about how you could make it for Christmas. You could even make a mini version of it and stick it in a stocking for somebody. So you fold this over, you fold that up, and then you fold that over, and you've got writing spots, everywhere on every flip out. And you say that again.
We kind of lost you for a second, or at least I did.
Oh no! Did everybody else lose me? I'm trying to catch Candy up, and she can't even hear me. Ah! Oh man. Anyway, that's what it is.
My laptop seems to be acting up a little bit tonight.
Oh, there's different versions of it. I've done it different ways. I might grab a couple pieces of, I'm going to use. This is huge. Let's see what this is here. Oh, geez, this is 9 by 12. That's even bigger than 8.5 by 11. Just looking behind me because I thought that the book I took these out of, I thought I had that right here, and I might to get another couple of pages of that size. Seems to be a really good size. Okay. This is funny. So November ouch, smacked my knuckle. November are all about was scraps and bits and offcuts and strips. And we just carried that over into December, knowing everybody would have a busy December and Sharon was going to be out for December and all of that. So I originally thought, well, maybe we'll work with scraps tonight. But okay, this is basically a piece of trash. It's looks like it was torn out of a magazine. I probably liked the colors. I should get over here where I'm on the screen, right? So there's some good colors on there. The blue and the orange. So if I want to make the thing that I was just showing you, looking at this, if I put spaces to write on it, the only thing that's going to show is the very edge, right? And the very edge is really cool colors. Except when I fold it, that becomes the very edge. But let's see what happens when I do. Let me see if I can kind of get a clean edge over here. All right, so I'll get a clean edge and make it 8.5 at the same time. Well, little less than 8.5 because that's torn. Okay, and how long is it? 11. I'm gonna take off just a hair because that's pretty long. All right, I'll keep that close by because we might need it. So we know we're gonna fold it in half. Yeah, that's not even straight. That's not even squared. Well, there's a way to square it real easily. Fold it in half and then cut it while it's doubled. And your edges will get cut together. That's for these small cutters. Look at all that. Look at all that in common. People in the chat. See? Love when we meet new people because we always find things in common. Today was fun, huh, Candy? Candy's got herself muted. Maybe she ran away. Maybe
No, I didn't want you to hear me cussing at the computer.
Oh, no. That's hilarious. What, you don't think we're big girls who can handle it?
Yeah. I was in the Air Force with maintenance.
Yeah, I get it.
And my son's favorite word, he was in the Air Force, and he was with security forces. His favorite word is the F word.
Yeah.
Like 3 times in each sentence.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Right in the center, that's not cutting. Oh, shoot, now look what I did. Oh, I hate when you do that. You cut it a little more to make it even, and then you have to cut a little more and then a little more.
I give up.
Yeah, I'm about there. Because I accidentally put it under the thing as I was putting it down. I didn't mean to do that, to cut a little more. Oh, today was fun though, wasn't it?
It was very fun. Can you hear me better now? I did turn up my volume.
Yeah, no, you're great. Can't hear anything behind you, no background.
Okay, he turned on the TV, so that should help.
And you're loud and clear.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
If I mute, it's because I'm cussing at the computer, okay? I'm just telling you. It's doing some weird stuff.
Oh, man.
It's opening and closing windows by itself.
Oh, jeez. The full moon. Again, is it a full moon again?
I don't know. Well, I haven't had it on in a little bit, so I turned it on. It was like, no, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
So
I think I want to sleep. I don't think I've really slept in a minute.
So we're making your letters?
So we're making these, that you can put them in a journal. You could write notes to somebody for Christmas and give it to them. So you could embellish. I mean, you could leave all these spaces for writing, or you could embellish the front and decorate it. Well, okay, look at this one. If I was giving it to somebody else, this is maybe more what I would do. This first one, I cut from the left to the center, right? Just a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So the second one, I cut from the bottom to the center, just a quarter. And then I took the left half and folded it underneath. So it's back here, brought it up, glued just the 2 sides, used the circle punch to cut out a little divot and made a pocket.
Okay.
So if I was giving it to somebody else, I might do that and then make a little tag, stick a tag in here or a bookmark, make them a bookmark, and then embellish the front. And then you could open it up and write, your whatever you want to write to them. And you could put embellishments on, wherever else. So you don't have to write on everything. But if I'm doing it for, the whole thing was, you heard today where I talked about the love letters that we do.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
so it was a cool idea.
I thought this year maybe I would do something a little bit different just in the presentation, and that maybe I would do one of these and write the love letter progressively through this. So as they open it up, they are unfolding their letter. Just a little different presentation. So, but if I was giving it to somebody else, I might not want to have to write on all those pages. But normally I'd use it to put in a journal, and then I want all those journal spaces, and then even in that pocket, journal tags. And I left the black back blank because if I put it in a journal, there's the option of adhering it down and then flipping it open and using it like that. But I really kind of like the tucking it in a pocket. And so then I would put some more coffee dyed paper on the back and use that as journal space as well. So, okay, so this was a cool idea, except the back is white too. So that just means that I'm going to have to do something with the back as well. All right, I think I need a mat on my desk. I have a feeling the desk is going to get messy. Boy, my mat is messy. This other one's cool.
My floor around my desk is messy. I just pushed everything off onto the floor.
Oh, that too. Always. Isn't that the best feeling? It's like being a kid again. You know, you get
Yeah.
need space and just brush it off on the floor. I love it.
Well, I have the wood tile. You know, the tile wood look.
Oh yeah.
So you just sweep it up when you're done.
I have a wood floor in my studio as well. I love
Well,
this cushion on the floor.
I wanted wood, but we have dogs, and I was afraid they would scratch the wood. So
Yeah.
we got the tile, so it would be
Tile that looks like wood is way
Yes.
cool. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's cold, which
Yeah.
is kind of good. I like, but I do wear socks anyway. But anyway, yeah. In the summertime, it's nice because the floor is cool and you can get your feet cool.
That's true. That is very true. All right, so I just need to decide how. So there's a lot of
glue
different ways you can cut this and fold it. I'm just gonna do. Let's see. Where's my? One like a precision cut. So I'll put a metal ruler down here, right on that crease, and I'll use a blade. Just to cut that crease. There we go. Easy enough. Okay. So if I do that, and I do that, and I do that. So then you really have to look at your folding, and sometimes you have to refold a little bit to give it just enough that it will actually fold and not, get hung up on itself. And if that means a little trimming, I can do that too. So I did my fingernails while I was modding for Patty first thing this morning.
Oh.
It's funny. I didn't go to bed till after 3.
Yeah, I went to bed about 3 o'clock. I got all the
morning
invoices done.
And then Doug's alarm went off at 3:40.
Yeah, my dogs went up
barely
at
asleep.
7:30, I think it was.
I wasn't even tired. The alarm goes off at 3:40, and so I get up with him, help him make his lunch, and
Oh, you're so nice.
And then, well, I was wide awake. It was just really weird. And then, so then I went back to bed with Lucy, and then my alarm went off. I'd been back to sleep about 2 hours, so I got, 2 hours and some this night. So may not be a really late night tonight. I may crash a little early, but it's sure been a lot of fun. All right. Okay, so we'll see how this one goes, making it out of trash, basically. Out of an ad page out of a magazine. That's gotta be over far enough. Or trying to decide exactly how I want to fold it. I'm gonna stick with that way. I really think I like that the best. So what did you make for dinner, Candy?
Well, I was going for hamburger steaks.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get enough breadcrumbs in the mix, so they came out like hamburger
Crumble?
blobs. Crumble works too.
Yeah.
They tasted good.
Huh? Well, it didn't look like expected, but tasted great, I'll bet.
Yeah, it tasted really good.
Yeah. Well, after,
Well, and it cooked quicker.
well, that's true. That's a really good point.
It's like,
Gonna be a
oh, sorry.
Yeah, really. You didn't care how you had the meat, right? You just wanted the meat.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't get judged on looks.
Yes. Close your eyes and taste it, people. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm feeling adventurous, and I'm looking for some ink and some oxide. Totally away from what I would normally do. And, always do vintage photos, so I'm looking for orange and blue. Because this is orange and blue on this ad. What the heck? Why not, right? Let's see, spiced marmalade and dried marigold. Ooh, fossilized amber, but that's wild honey. That's
pretty.
It is. It's not really orange though, is it? It's kind of yellow orange.
Yeah, I think it's more yellow. It's pretty. It's a pretty color though.
Okay, and that one's yellow. Okay, so now I need blues to go with that. Let's see here. We got tumbled glass. I think it's too light. This is probably it. Salty Ocean. I like that one. And the faded jeans. That might work too. I don't have a blue oxide. My oxides are both inks. I mean, my blues are both inks. I don't have a blue and oxide. That's crazy.
And I'm the other way around. I think I have more in the oxide than I do in the distress. And I prefer the distress inks for some reason.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing, but I really like the oxides.
I guess it depends on what I'm doing, but
yeah. I really feel like
where am I inking this part? I don't know.
Glynis modified hers to have twice as many flips. So did you fold it more than just into quarters? Did you fold it into 6 or 8? Is that what you did? Or did you take one of these and cut this in half? Because you could do that too. All right, I'm gonna have to mess with these colors a little bit and see what these guys. Oh, I don't have one for dried marigold. Here's one for spiced marmalade. Folded it into 8s. Yeah, so you got a lot more flippies in there by folding it into 8s. I do like the oxides. You can add some water and move them around. And,
yeah.
Kind of have the urge to just get a brush and some water and play. Play like it's art time in kindergarten. That's my new motto. Play like it's art time in kindergarten.
I just remember getting in trouble in kindergarten.
For what?
Talking out loud. Because I told some boy to shut up.
Yeah, and then you get in trouble.
Yeah, he was talking to me and I was trying to listen to what teacher was saying.
Yeah.
Shut up. I think I got a paddle for that, actually.
Wow. Of course, he doesn't get in trouble for talking to you, distracting you while you're trying to listen.
No. He was a teacher's pet.
Oh, of Great.
Then I got home and I got really in trouble. I wasn't allowed to go to my grandparents that weekend.
Of course they called home. Oh,
I
man.
was like, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to go see my
Never is,
grandpa.
as a young lady. It's never your fault.
Yeah. I had it in for that boy from the get-go after that, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. Man. I remember when I was in first grade, the teacher, she must have stood about 4'6", tiny, and she was a little old granny. And her grandson, Jeff, was in my class, and he was big. So, like in first grade, he was as big as she was. I mean, he ended up being like 6'4".
Yeah.
You know, and he was one of those little trouble hellion all the time.
Yeah.
I remember her taking one of those yardsticks and smacking him over the head with it and breaking the yardstick over his head. You know, back then, I didn't do anything about it. It's her grandson, so it's like,
I guess.
you never forget that.
It
Yeah,
was nothing. It
probably in
was
jail.
nothing back then.
Yep,
I mean,
probably be in jail now.
yeah, for sure.
Kind of funny.
I was like, I remember we moved around a lot when I was a kid. In fact, I moved more when I was a child than I did in the Air Force. To tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Were your
So,
parents Air Force?
no, we just moved back and forth between like 3 cities.
Yeah.
all in northwestern Pennsylvania. There was Grove City, which is like an hour north of Pittsburgh,
Uh-huh.
and then Mercer was another small town, just like 20 minutes from Grove City.
Okay.
And then you had the bigger city, Erie, that was north by the Great Lakes up there.
Okay.
And those were the 3 towns we bounced between.
Ah.
So you're always changing schools.
Right.
And I remember one time
the kid loved.
Must have been 5th grade, 4th grade, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember exactly when, but we still had recess and we went outside, and I was a new kid, you know, and they were picking on me, and I got tired of it, and I popped one kid in the nose. And then he ran into the school, and then they came out, and they were like, "Who hit him?" And you know, he didn't know who I was, so he couldn't give him my name.
That's awesome. I don't know.
He didn't bother me anymore after that.
Yeah. Well, let him know you're not to be messed with.
Well, and I was the little one too. I was always little.
Shorty.
So,
How tall are you?
5'2".
Oh, you are a shorty.
And when I graduated, when I wish I can hit that weight again. I didn't even weigh 100 pounds when I graduated.
Wow.
But I couldn't give blood until I came Air Force.
That is tiny.
Not so much anymore.
My son is 6'2", and his girlfriend's like 5'2". Maybe with heels. I don't know. And she's adorable, but so tiny. So Glennis folded it into 8s, and she can do it 1 sentence in each space. Well, I guess that's good. Then you don't have to write so much to somebody, right? One way to get out of write something to them. Not quite as much space to embellish, though, but little spaces are, I don't know, sometimes it's easier to embellish because you don't have to fill so much. All right. I'll do all of one before I keep turning it over.
So did everybody spend a lot of money today? I know I did.
I didn't even pay attention. I don't know. I don't know how much I spent.
I spent more at yours last night.
Yeah.
I spent more today than I wanted to.
I don't think you got that much last night. I mean, I was thinking that most of them were like the cheap laces, and we didn't get that much lace. We didn't have that much lace, but I don't remember. I don't remember what else. I haven't even had a chance to look at the invoices today.
Yeah. Also, it's there's a couple I didn't have the addresses in Patty's. I wasn't sure I had the right address because it didn't look right.
Oh, right. Oh, you know what? And I need to give you items for Edna, because I've got to get her. I'll do her invoice thing tomorrow because she's having surgery on Monday, so she wants to get taken care of before she goes in.
Okay. I had already talked to her earlier in the day and some other items that she'd asked me for previously that I located while I was getting those boxes ready for last night. So get those to add on. Get her complete. Okay, so the back of this paper was white, and I'm just kind of doing it in the same colors as the front, the ad side. That's all I'm doing. And mine was too. I just glued some
this turns out
music paper to it.
Oh, cool. Oh, I love music paper for that. Absolutely. For that, I love music paper even more than book paper. Okay. I'm not bothering with the center. I'm going to put some coffee dyed paper on it. Although I kind of wouldn't have to because this you could write right on this space, but it'll add another layer, another dimension. So I think I will.
I know I like that little girl, but she's just a little bit too big.
Aw, cute. Oh yeah, she's cute. She has just a hair.
I think she's from Lorna's kit. I think
she's cute. I haven't gotten any of her kits. I need to go look at it.
God, I needed them before when I got my Cricut.
Yeah,
so much stuff to cut out.
It looks like that little girl too. Okay, that really kind of turned out yellow. This is spiced marmalade, and that looks really yellow to me.
Yeah, it looks yellow to me too.
The pad looks orange, but this looks yellow. When look at this, look at this side. This is really definitely orange. When I compare them, this really looks yellow. And I really wanted it to be kind of orange like this side. So spiced marmalade, I'm kind of surprised at how golden that is when even this is really orange. This dried marigold looks super light. Let me get a pad for that, dig into it and see if it's really as light as it looks. Yeah, well, okay. Doug says good night. He has to get up at 6:30 again tomorrow morning to go to work. So yeah. All right, let's try this dried gold marigold. See what that gives us. That's more orange. Wow. All right, maybe I can turn some of this yellow into orange. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. I'll get it. Thank you. I'm doing this and I feel my whole desk shaking. Shaking. Sorry if that just made the whole thing go shake and people are like, earthquake! Last time we had a major earthquake, I was sitting in here at my desk. It's crazy. All right, so that's definitely more orange, but kind of weird if I put it over the top of that. It's all mushing in now. All right.
I've only been in one earthquake. It was a little one.
Yeah.
When we were in Turkey.
Oh wow. First earthquake I was ever in was when I lived in Alaska, and I was asleep, and I woke up and sat up in my bed because I thought there was somebody. I was single and I lived alone, and I thought somebody was under my bed and had hold of my legs like this and was shaking my bed like that.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like. And I woke up, like who's in my bed? It scared the heck out of me.
We were in the base. Well, we weren't on the base, so it was they had a little building downtown. They had a small
BX, which is the shopping center.
Mhm. Familiar.
We were in there. It was up on the second floor,
Uh-huh.
and I was in there with my 2 little boys, and we were one aisle over from where the pans were hanging,
Oh,
and they started clanging, not loud, and I'm like,
this is how they should be in a store.
yeah, you're like, well, who in the world's over there banging all them pans?
Exactly. What the heck?
And then you felt the
Ah.
building, and then that's when I grabbed the kids and I was like, we gotta get out of here because it's
Oh.
they build all their buildings over there are made out of cement.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
you're like, them things come down.
Wow. They crumble and fall. Yep.
And they're all hooked together.
Oh.
Like they share a wall. When you watch them build them buildings, it is so you're just like, my God.
You're gonna get domino effect.
Yeah, and that was the first earthquake I was ever in.
Wow.
So luckily they didn't have a big one while we were there.
Wow.
So it was just little ones.
Judy likes spiced marmalade. It was just more yellow than I thought because I was trying to kind of sort of match this orange, although it doesn't have to, but you know, using the advertisement, I thought it would be nice if I kind of got close to that color. I feel like I'm just kind of randomly going through life right now, zoned. That's funny. I think maybe we've hit the evening and my body's realizing that it's tired and I don't know how long, but it will crash. It will crash.
Well, I hope he's getting ready for bed. He's taking the dogs out.
Oh, man. Yeah, when I crash, then time to hit the sack. It's Friday night, all day Saturday. Saturday night is awfully fun, but that's a lot. Because there's all the getting ready for each of them. So, okay, this is kind of weird. Let's see how this works out. Let's see, I just had a couple pieces of copyright paper that were kind of odd. This one, it's kind of a weird color, and it might actually go really well. These, let's see. Oh, I got a new one for that. This one more. Oh, I don't have the Velcro on it because that was a new one. Well, all right. So half of 8.5 is about 4 1/4.
Oh, she's measuring people. We're in trouble.
No. Well, I don't want to end up with not enough paper on the other side. I'm just, I'm tearing it in half. And then I'm going to tear it in half again. And then I'm going to tear each piece because I don't want them cut. I want to just kind of tear it to fit the space. But I need to get four out of it. So 8.5 by 11. I'm building an 8.5 by 10. What do they mean 8.5 by 10? This is way more than 10. It's almost 11. Woo! Oh yeah, I don't even remember. I remember the little golden books, probably because that was the very last thing.
Oh,
I don't remember much what I got.
You didn't get a whole lot, did you?
I don't.
Got the letters.
I
You
don't.
got some of the Italian letters, didn't you?
Yep, I got some Italian letters.
The report cards.
Um,
Did you get any of those, or no? They came in and got them at the end.
Yep.
Um,
Want some? They're all left to go. Patty and I say we want him, and all of a sudden,
yeah, they popped in. Yeah, I saw that. Also.
so chill. One of them will get more of those in those barn sales. I think
Yeah.
I put Doug's old report cards in a box in the garage. I mean,
I have my boys, some of them, but they were all paper. They're not.
yeah,
They're not like cardstock.
he's not, 85 years old, so they're not that old. But
Yeah, no.
gosh, I can't even remember. I got something from Patty. I know I did.
Yeah, I have a big box here.
I remember asking you to proxy for me at Patty's and at Beth's, but I just don't even remember. It's all a blur. It's a fun blur. I enjoy those.
And I was so excited because I got a letter.
Oh, yeah, I know. And it's a nice one, too. You gonna make a journal out of it?
I'll probably hoard it for a little while.
It's a good one. Hold it as a journal. It's,
Yeah.
yeah,
I want to. That's what I wanted one for.
it's a good one for that. It's a good one.
So,
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's actually, yeah. I had no idea that she was going to gift that to you.
Oh, I didn't either because I mean,
I was excited because it is a nice
I
one.
was too. I was excited because I've been trying to get one forever.
Have you? Man.
Yeah, on her channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they go way above way above what I'm willing to spend.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been secretly gathering them. They are hard to get. They're hard to find, and they're just not giving them away anymore.
No, and
But I've been secretly building a stash of them.
yeah.
So I got a few.
And I was like, I'm just starting out, so I don't want to ruin one of those books because you spend so much on them. So yeah, I'll probably wait until I've done a few more journals.
Well,
I'm more happy with my results.
Yeah, figure out more of exactly what you want and how you want it, so that as you start it, you're not questioning anything. You know exactly what you want to do.
It's too red.
So Judy's buying lots of digitals from Shabby Dabby.
I love Shabby Dabby.
Yeah, she's fun.
Hold on, I gotta say goodnight to my hubby.
I don't think I've even. I just haven't had time to go look through people's digitals, and I haven't bought the ones that I've seen that are cute, mostly, because I just haven't had time to use them. I have purchased a few of them, and they're sitting on my computer. So, yeah, organization of time to allow all the things this next year is top priority. Also, my Mac laptop, my MacBook Pro is full. No, it's more than full. It is so full that I don't even need to download anything more and put on it. But I've got a huge external hard drive that I need to move stuff to. So I want to set up folders in there for digitals. And I've got some really cool things that I've been saving that I want to make some DigiKits on. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. But I can hear me.
Is there echo? Okay, hold on.
She has some new paper that is awesome. Oh, cool. In a DigiKit, Judy, where you just print out the whole paper, the whole page.
Or is that better?
Let's see. Yeah, that sounds a ton better.
Okay.
Yeah. Woo. Nothing like hearing yourself a full second behind where you hear it loud and clear. No.
It's a laptop. I probably didn't get something turned off right, so I just put headphones back on. That's all.
Your ears are screaming for some relaxation. What's the style of that paper that the new one that you really love? Is it her typical vintage self? She does some great stuff. Yeah, I've got some things that I've been saving. I've actually got a whole, I can't say file. It's at this point, it's a whole bin. Steampunk kind of. Ooh, I love steampunk.
This is one of her new ones.
Let's see. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Yeah, I've got a whole bin of stuff that I've been saving to use. That's pretty. Love the color too.
Yeah. Yeah, blues. I had to get it.
Yeah, to use to make DigiKits. That's another goal for this year's time to make DigiKits. Really, really like to do that. My eye is having a fantastic moment. Oh. Okay. So did Julie leave? She was looking for that stamp set and she couldn't find it anywhere. That's frustrating.
I moved stuff and don't know where I put it.
That's usually the problem.
I had some little clusters made. Christmassy ones.
Aw.
But I had them over here. But I cleaned that area off to put my Cricut there. Where did I put them?
Gathered them all up and put them somewhere that you know where, so you can go get them and decide what to do with them.
Yeah.
Now where are they? I don't know.
Oh my word.
Just don't know. Yes, Candy, you are fully indoctrinated. That is the right process.
Sometimes I think I'd forget my own name if I didn't
repeat
it all the time. Oh, wait, I think I found them.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's Julie. You looked everywhere several times. The more frustrated you get and the more you look, the more it won't be there.
Yeah, just sit down
and you'll
start doing something else and then you'll find it.
You'll quit and all of a sudden you go, there it is.
Man,
yeah. Leave it alone and pull out something completely different to do, something unrelated. This process works every time. Go to something, don't you think?
Or like me, I lost that one piece of ephemera. For like 3 days. I could not find it. I knew it was on the floor somewhere, but I could not find it. It was in between a box or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'll just remake it. Yeah, when I started remaking it, I found
it.
So I had 2. So I was good.
A lot, yeah. Now you've got another one to lose.
I was for sure the dogs had got it.
Yeah. That's usually the case.
Yeah.
My hot cocoa is lukewarm, but it's still good. Yes, Dawn, that works. That works for me. Say a quick prayer, Julie, and then let it go and go work on something completely different. Trust
Oh, see,
you
you
will.
guys are nice.
You will find. Stand in the middle of the room and cuss up a storm.
Under your breath, but yeah. Like that. Remember that dog? What was that dog in the cartoon that used to mumble all the time?
Oh yeah.
That's me.
That's funny. That's funny. Nah, seriously, I just say shrug your shoulders and go work on something else. Because it will. The quicker you move on to something else, the faster it'll show up.
Yeah, that's true. When it's like your third item you've lost in the last 15 minutes, you're like,
Then you finally say, "All right, it is
it's time to go to bed."
to get organized." Yeah,
And then I organize and can't find nothing.
yeah, that's the truth. Because it's been so disorganized for so long, and I knew where to find it. Now I look for stuff, and I look in the old place, and it's not there because I put it in a new organized place, but I can't remember where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we redid our kitchen, you know, I moved where my dishwasher was located from one side of the sink to the other side.
And you just kept turning to that side of the sink?
No. But when I did that, I was like, well, let me move where the plates and stuff were at because, you know, they're heavy. And I'd rather be able to stand at the dishwasher and put them away right there.
Right.
Instead of carrying them across the way where they had been.
You come in the kitchen and go for a plate.
I know where they are. It doesn't bother me, the new place, but my husband still goes over to the old place.
Where are the plates? Every time.
Above the dishwasher, dude.
You could move them every week and it wouldn't make any difference. You should move them again next week. So when he asks, tell him somewhere different. Oh no. She's getting tired and punchy.
Nah, Judy, you can never have too much stuff.
I'm starting to think of ways to play tricks on her hubbies. That makes me laugh.
I don't even have to play tricks on them.
He does it himself.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that puts the dishes away.
Oh.
I'm like, you put them in the right place.
He puts them away.
Because
doesn't know where to get them from.
I'm a procrastinator. I'll wait until like the end of the day to undo the dishes, or you know, when I need them, I'll undo them. Oh, he can't do that.
I was gonna say,
he can't do it.
When you need one, go to the dishwasher and get it. When it's empty, you reload
it. He has to put them away. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's
fine with me. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
So he puts them where they go. He just can't get them.
Remember where to put them. That's funny. Love it. Oh my goodness. I need a bed in here. Of course, then I would just lay here.
Oh yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
Instead
of doing this with you guys.
My dogs are not like that. The one pup, he waits for me to get in bed before he gets in the bed.
Aww.
So when I stay up late, like last night, he keeps coming out to the. Yeah. Well, I have it blocked off so they can't get in here because I know I'm going to drop something. They're going to get it. But he'll stand at the kitchen here and he'll be like, "Are you coming to bed, woman? Are you coming?"
Even if I'm in bed, he'll still wait for you.
Yeah, he'll go in and lay down on the floor, but he on the dog bed.
Yeah,
but he won't get up in the bed until I get in bed.
Cute.
So
that's cute. Yeah, a lot of times when I'm working later, I have to go to bed real early. He'll go to bed. He'll take Lucy with him because she's sleeping or about ready to sleep, and she'll stay there for a bit, and then all of a sudden she wants to come out and sleep by me on the couch or something.
Yeah,
and then once it gets to be a certain point late in the evening, and then she gets up and she walks back to the bedroom. All right, time to go to bed. Until then, I'm just sleeping by mama.
I have like 4 dog beds, but they don't like those. No. They prefer me to throw a blanket on the floor and they sleep on that.
Yeah. Everything but Lucy does like her. She does like her dog beds.
We have one that's raised on legs.
Oh,
we got it for our older dog. He didn't like it, but the pups kind of like it. But we had to put, we got a new quilted topper for our king size bed.
Uh-huh.
So I had an old one, and we don't have another king size bed, but we put it over that bed, that raised bed. They love that thing. So it's
Wow.
got the padding on there.
Yeah. I've seen those, and I wondered how dogs like them, if they like them. Wondered if Lucy would like them. You hate to spend the money on something.
I know, because dog beds are expensive.
And
And that one pup we have likes to chew them up.
yeah, just a pillow thing is like $40.
Yeah, for a small one, and I need a big one.
Yeah.
Because they all like to pile into one. One. So the one I have in the living room is like for like a huge dog.
Yeah.
But they can all 4 fit on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Sure it is. Sure.
Well,
They use it as a bounding mat. They run between that and the couch.
Yeah.
Wrestling. Well, you heard them. Well, they'll run and they'll push the dog bed will go from in front of the fireplace to in front of the front door.
Oh man.
And my couch sits away from the wall about 3.5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a hallway behind it that goes back to the back side of the other house.
Mm. Right.
They push it all the way to the wall.
Oh.
Quit.
Crazy.
That's the only thing carpet was good for, is keeping the couch in position.
Yeah. Dogs are funny people.
They love to play.
Yeah.
So,
make me laugh.
Yeah.
I may regret doing this on this ad, but we're gonna try it. But hey, it's just paper, right?
Yep.
Well, Julie, you don't want to get a new one because you've got it. You just can't find it, but you've got it. So don't get another one. But pull out something. Hey, grab some paper and make one of these with us. It'll make your brain think of something completely different. And while you're doing
it, find it.
Brain will find it. Let's see. So what are you guys doing for Christmas? Do you have any kids over?
Yes. Well, they're going to come over on Christmas Eve.
Oh, cool.
Since I still have to get the little chunky monkey a gift. I don't know what to get the 5-month-old.
Yeah, really. The boxes that everybody else opens.
He's not even into that yet.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what to get him. I gotta pick him something up. He's the only one I got left to buy for.
Oh.
So and since my oldest grandson is not here, I was like, I'll be nice. You can take Raven to her grandparents with your mom and your dad over Christmas. Right. You just come here on Christmas Eve, and then you can spend Christmas. But when Eric's here, you guys got to spend Christmas here.
Yeah. That's funny. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Because Raven is her grandpa's girl.
Aww. That's cute. How old is she?
She's 11.
Wow.
11. She's going to be 12. So.
Is that crazy?
Yeah. And she's still getting used to us, so.
Yeah.
They've only been married. Her mom and my son have been dating for about 3 years, but they've only been married just a year on the 30th of the year.
Okay. So she's getting it.
Just need something, and I don't know what.
Let's see. Raining.
Yeah, I gave up on white Christmases when we moved here.
I started thinking, I'm wondering then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm dreaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
When we get snow here, if we ever get snow here, it's usually in February. It's not in December.
Yeah, we had decent snow, but it all melted.
I like snow when it first falls on the trees. You can see it in the limbs.
Yeah.
And then after day one, I'm ready to get rid of it. So this Louisiana's perfect for that.
Oh, that super light, fluffy, giant flakes falling so softly, like the perfect in the movies.
Yeah,
That kind of
until
snowfall
you have
the
to
other day.
shovel that stuff.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Wasn't that much.
Oh, we had to shovel. Oh man, I remember shoveling snow when I was a kid. I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Too. That's one thing Arizona is great for.
Yeah, no snow.
Always said you can't shovel sunshine, or you don't have to shovel sunshine. All right, what am I doing? What am I looking for here?
My cluster needs some. I need some Christmas fabric.
Well, all right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this.
I just don't like it.
What?
I said, I just don't like it.
Well, I don't either so far, so I'm just continuing. Hey, Tammy. How are you? Good to see you. Where'd you just get home from? Thanksgiving? I've been traveling, a traveling fool. 1, 2, 3, 4. A quarter. That was really stupid.
What'd you do?
That. Just tear it down to size, and that's not what I wanted to do because I need to leave enough room to tear it by hand. And now I made it too small anyway. What a dork. What a dork. So I'll just hold it up and do the hold tear measure.
That's how I measure.
Tear a little more. Hold it up, tear a little more. It's my measuring style. Hold it up, tear a little more.
Oh, Texas Roadhouse is my favorite, Tammy.
Oh yeah. I could go there and just eat their rolls and just bring home the dinner. I won't even
their baked sweet potato. Oh God, it's so good.
Yeah. I don't like brown sugar and stuff on my sweet potatoes. Do you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sugar freak.
Me too, but not on my sweet potatoes.
I like a little bit on there. Yeah, I love it. But and see, that's that sweet butter they have.
You put
that on there, That's really good. And because it's got a little bit of that butter
Oh,
has a little bit of brown sugar in it.
cinnamon butter, sugar,
Yep. And it's perfect.
honey butter, whatever it is. It's got cinnamon,
Yeah. It's really good.
sugar. Yeah,
Makes a really good sweet potato. That's one of the few places I'll get a sweet potato.
makes the sweet potato sweeter.
Yep. It's
I love
really
sweet
good.
potato fries. They are really hard to get really
I don't
well
like sweet
done.
potato fries.
Well, if you get them well done, I mean, cooked well, not
Yeah.
well done, but if you get them cooked well, that they're really good. But if not, they're just a soggy mess.
Yeah.
Often gross.
They're gross. That's what
And very,
when I want to fry, I want a French fry.
yeah, very few restaurants. Well,
Oh,
and
shrimp. She
because
got shrimp. Ugh.
sweet potatoes are really super moist, and they have lots of water in them, and so they're really super hard to make crispy sweet potato fries. That's
Yeah.
why they're not any good. So most restaurants don't make very good sweet potato fries. So we don't like them. It's
Even
really
some
hard.
fast food restaurants, they don't cook their fries long enough.
No, I agree. It's really hard to find a restaurant that makes decent sweet potato fries.
They can't even do regular fries half the time.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you should think they could do sweet potato fries.
Ugh. They're soggy. And I hate them big fries. Steak fries. Ugh.
Oh yeah,
Hate
big
them
fat
things.
wedges.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah. A regular, rectangular, crispy fry. Fries have to be crispy.
Yeah, and salty.
Gosh, that sounds really good right now.
It does.
Who's got good fries?
Well, McDonald's used to have good fries, but not anymore.
Yeah, they used to. That was years ago.
And Wendy's has good ones if you get one that they cook them long enough.
Really?
Yeah, because they have they're kind of like a home style fry with a little bit of the skin on them, just a little bit, and they put sea salt on them.
Oh, do they cook them long
But
enough?
again, if they don't cook them long enough, they're
They're
soggy.
salty, but they're crispy.
Yeah, we have one of the Wendy's here in town does a good job on them, but the other one is like, ugh, don't get them there.
It's funny. Right to the other side of town, honey.
Yep, exactly. That's about what it is.
No, it's not that.
And then we have a German place. That's our favorite place to go.
Oh, cool.
Schnitzel. Oh, love that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we could talk about every. Let's see. We could talk about every nationality and different foods.
Yeah, I'm usually Italian. Love Italian.
Yeah. Gotta love
But
it.
I do love schnitzel. So
Who doesn't love Italian? Greek.
my mother-in-law.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like Indian?
I haven't had a good Indian. Well, we don't have a really good Indian place here.
It has to be really good. Really.
And we had one for a while, and I liked it because it had like a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go and try things without.
None of them don't do anymore.
Yeah, they don't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what I'm ordering.
Right.
So I won't order it because
because
it's too expensive.
Yeah.
So unless I'm with my husband and I'm like, okay, I'll try this, you try that, and then
Right, and then we share.
yeah, and then if I don't eat it, I know he'll eat it. But
Can never go wrong. It's my favorite.
yeah. So, but we don't do those places at dinner time. That's not where he wants to go. So we usually go to those at lunch with a group of ladies from work, and
Right.
I'm like, I don't know what to eat here, so
Yeah.
I'll try to get something safe.
Yeah. You don't really want to be sharing with them, especially now.
Well, and as you get older, sometimes you have to watch what you eat.
Right. True. For various reasons.
And you get to work and you're like, uh-oh. I shouldn't have ate that.
Julie, did you find it? Or is that just the picture of it?
Oh.
I don't know. Julie, did you find it or is that just the picture?
I hope she finds it.
Oh, I hope found it.
Yeah, we've been crafting a while, Tammy, but we're not getting very far.
I know.
I can't make up my mind. I can't find what I want. The wrong color.
I laid
I
it
have
bugging me.
I have tons of stuff cut out, but I can't find what I want.
Oh, that's just the picture Julie said. Okay. Darn it. We've been crafting a while, but yeah, like she said, we're not getting very far. I'm standing here eating chocolate chips now, which is aggravating my restless leg, which is why I'm standing because it's bugging the crap out of me.
Oh,
And I'm making it worse with chocolate chips because sugar and caffeine make it worse.
I know, but you gotta have chocolate chips sometimes.
I know. I'll fall asleep, honestly, right now if I don't. That was the only chocolate we had in the house.
Yeah, I gotta make cookies
paper.
tomorrow.
Need another copy that paper. I think there's some right down here. Let's see. I hope there's some right down here. Otherwise, I'm taking something out. Oh, wow. I love when I start looking around my room. Look at this.
Certificates.
Stock certificates. Yeah. Mixed in with a bunch of coffee dyed paper. Great.
Yeah, I've been trying to slowly reorganize some things, but
Registers. Shareholder certificates. All right. I'm gonna I'll put some of those in the paper packs. Those certificates. So we get in paper packs. Try to put things that you just can't get every day or that you probably don't have in your own stash.
yeah.
Put together a paper pack. Because if you put together one with everything that you've got and then you put on everything that you don't have, then you mix them all up, you can make a whole journal and have all kinds of variety. But where is my coffee dyed paper? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a newspaper that's about as old as hills. There's really nice guy.
Did she find it? Julie, did you find it? It says, thank you, Jesus. So hopefully she found it.
Like, oh, wait, I just remembered. See? Yes, she found it. Okay, everybody give a cheer for Julie. Woohoo! She found it. That is so frustrating when you can't find that one stamp at the top or whatever it is.
Whatever it is, you know, and you're like, I know I just had it.
Yeah, I got to know where was it. All right.
You gotta tell us where it was, Julie.
Oh. I think might need to find a new container coffee dyed paper so that can all fit together. So Don, did you have fun today? I thought it was a fun day. It was a great crowd.
I forgot. I got super organized and put them in camping storage that looks like a DVD cover.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Don't you hate when you do that?
Uh-huh. See, that's exactly what we were saying. Every time I start organizing or reorganizing my room, then I take something and I put it in a perfect place, perfectly organized place, and then I keep looking where it was, and I can't remember where I put it. Happens every time. Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Oh, welcome, Beth.
That's funny.
Alex is such a cutie pie.
Oh, yeah.
It was Alex, wasn't it?
Hey, Beth. Oh, Beth, you're off this weekend, aren't you? Yeah. Do you have, is it Alex? Do you have Alex tonight? Baby's asleep, tying him out some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to bring Beth on live with us one night. I can bring Beth on live. That was lots of fun today.
I had a good time.
Yeah. A good time was had by all. It always is.
Axel. Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say Alex didn't sound quite right, but
and I'm just following her lead because
yeah.
at this point I'm walking zombie. It took me 2 hours to find. Well, Julie, if it makes you feel any better, 2 hours is not very long for looking for things that you can't remember where you put.
Yeah, no, I've been
So,
dazed.
Yeah. Congratulations. You've just shown us all up. Oh, I'm sure glad you found it because now you can move on. Julie was stuck. She couldn't move on until she found that set.
I don't know how that is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have to move some inventory out before I have room to even do some things with. How did that end up so darn small? I don't know, but we're going to make it work anyway. Just have to work. Oh, I feel the desk shaking again as I'm inking the edges here. Yeah, I feel my eyes getting heavy. Everything's relaxing. Like, oh, is it nighttime? Is it time to go to bed? No, not yet.
Yeah, it's too early for me.
Not yet. We're not done. You are not allowed to sleep. Oh, there's no place like home. Oh man, I keep getting all these Christmas songs in my head. Stuck in my head.
Yeah, I'm not much on Christmas songs.
The day they start playing on the radio, that's all that plays.
I quit listening to the radio.
Every time you're in the car. Of course, I haven't been in the car with him at all today.
Yeah, I have my music on a.
I don't know why. Songs get stuck in my head and they're there for weeks. It's horrible. Yeah, I get some earworms for sure. Oh. Okay. More. I've been crafting, except I didn't feel well.
And that's probably why you couldn't find them, Julie, because you didn't feel well. You weren't thinking straight.
Too big.
Hmm. Hmm. I stopped to think and realized after a minute, I'm not thinking. It's not going very far in my brain. It like starts and then it just stops, and my brain goes, oh, well, just relax. Oh, man. It's terrible. Dawn, I'm going to try my best after Christmas to get my stamps organized and cataloged. Totally Tiffany will have a new Get Organized classes in January. Dawn, have you done her classes? Have you done Tiffany's Get Organized classes?
Totally Tiffany. I've heard of that.
Hi,
Is that on
Nettie.
scrapbook.com or something? Or
TotallyTiffany.com. So they sell Totally Tiffany products on scrapbook.com.
yeah, I think that's where I've seen it.
And a lot of other places. But yeah, I've been here for a number of years and done her classes. And she has some pretty good products. I have a lot of her products. Yay, Nettie! Yay! We are making this. Which you could also, instead of folding that one in, you can cut it the other direction and fold it back to make a pocket. This is just a prototype, so there's no pocket yet. I mean, there's no embellishment yet at all. So you can make a pocket right there. Open it up and then open it up. Or even that way and open it up there, or close it that way. You could do that. You can take that same one and turn it around. So then when you open it, this flips down. And the pocket's right here on this side. Or that flips up like that. And that, yeah, you can turn it any which way. And you can make these smaller versions if you need to, and stick them in Christmas stockings. Just a fun little way to either use it kind of as a card where you write some nice things to somebody, or in the pocket you can make bookmark, tags. I like putting them in journals. It gives a lot of extra journaling space in a very small amount of space. A lot of extra journaling room in a small amount of space. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, you totally make it from a book page. This one that I'm using, this is an ad out of a magazine. Ready? This page is an ad out of a magazine. And it was white on the back. So I just took ink and made it kind of sort of the same colors. Thought they were going to be the same colors as the front of the ad. That's all it was. And you can use a book page. A large book page works best. This is the size book page that these came from. And it's like 7.5 by 10.5. So that seems to be a really good size. So anywhere, give or take, a half, 3/4 of an inch, from 7.5 and 10.5 will give you actually a really nice result. So we can use some junk, we can upcycle it, we can make some Christmas cards. We're going to spend our time crafting. We might as well do something productive, right? Like some Christmas cards, get those out. Of course, I'll just come to you guys who made all the hundreds of Christmas cards and professional and look way good, and I'll buy them from you. Oh, no, I didn't send a single Christmas card out this year.
Yeah, I don't do 'em.
It's just weird. It's just a weird year, isn't it? Oh, Judy, I'm so glad. So glad you like everything you got. You know what, Dawn? Very few people go through that organization course of Tiffany's and do it all the first time. It's such a process, especially the more stuff you have. So it's like if every time you watch it, you get one more thing, you know, a system set up, and then you keep working on getting everything in that system, you know, your stamps or your dies or embellishments or whatever. I had a scrap rack. I didn't have room for it. I gave it away. Long
Yeah,
time.
you have to tweak them a little bit to work for you.
I like her system.
Yeah.
All the products work for me, you know, based on my
Is that
space.
the one that sits on your desk and flips?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I looked at that. That was awesome. But yeah, I don't have the room for something like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. All right. Got a lot of other ideas, like you know, how stamps and dies. Ouch! Dang! I just smacked my shin. Oh, I just smacked my shin on this giant bin that's under my desk that I totally forgot was there. There's another bin to go through, full of stuff. Oh. It's not over, people. It's not over. I really wanted it to be over by the end of the year. Oh, man. Oh, I have to get into this one and see what's in it. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'm not being nice to myself tonight. Oh, it's not on purpose. I just I know that I am really tired. I got less than 3 hours sleep last night. So I don't mean to be yawning. I am not bored. My body is going to yawn without me. Yay, Julie. You got so organized that you forgot where you put it. The funny thing is, all those other stamps that are there with it all lined up in that row that are all nice and organized. You didn't even look through them, did you? That's hilarious. Oh, I hear you, Nettie. I hear you. So, you know what? It's like you create and you make your thing and you make a mess. Then you
It's in 5 minutes.
clear up the space. Yeah. And then you start again. And you make a mess every single time. And you clear it up and start again every single time. Okay, well, this one. I just saw your message, Julie. Like 10 weeks done cleaning up. I agree. So much time wasted on cleaning up.
I want to know where Rosie the maid is. When I watched cartoons when I was little, I always knew I was going to have one of those freaking robots when I got older.
Yes, of course. Of course. By the time we got older, everybody was going to have one, right?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
that's where life is going and makes it seem like it's now, right away. All right, let's see here. I feel very antsy. Like I don't want to sit still and work on the same thing for more than 5 minutes. I might make this and not embellish it. I might then make something else. I don't know. So who's been watching Christmas movies?
Oh.
When?
Well, we haven't.
No time. No time, but I love them. While I'm working, if I'm working out there, especially, I'll put Christmas movies on the background. I like Hallmark and Lifetime Christmas movies. They're no brainers. They're all the same. All the same happy ending.
Yeah, I like Bad Santa.
Yeah.
I only like one part of it. And it makes me laugh every time I see it.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, remember where when the little person is fighting with the kid?
Yeah.
And Billy in the ring, and Billy Bob shows him how to do it, and he knocks that little elf out. And the way he falls, it just makes me laugh every time.
Oh.
I know I'm mean.
Doesn't matter who it is, you'd be laughing at it.
It was funny. It's just the way he fell was just funny. It makes me laugh.
Now I want to go see it again. I can picture that scene.
Well, it's just that scene. The rest of it's kind of, you gotta. It's not a kids movie, that's for sure.
That's true.
But,
that's true.
That scene does make me laugh.
Otherwise, you can sleep through it. Don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wake me up when that part gets there, or fast forward it to there, and let's be done.
I was kind of surprised we didn't see Liz today, even just popping in and saying hey. Favorite Christmas movie is Muppets Christmas Carol. That's Glynis's favorite movie. Muppets Christmas.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that, but yeah, that's a cute one.
I do remember that.
Well, my grandson is here when we watch them.
Yeah.
I like the Grinch.
Oh yeah.
The original.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen the new one though.
It is better. The Jim Carrey one.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen that one? It was from a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen it.
Pretty good. He did a good job. All right, man, this was the longest. Took me forever to just to ink it. Took me forever just to ink it, and then get these coffee dyed papers, and I made them darker with ink on that. It can take forever. What have I done? 4 hours just inking? I swear. Look at that. All I've got is a shell here. That's ink. Oh, all right. Now, this is obviously not a Christmas one at this point, and that's okay. I'm going to start looking through my bits and pieces here on my desk and see what I've got that I can use. I can use up. Oops. Julie, I'm so glad you found those. At least you can relax now. Judy, we did not even get to lace trim today. I was going to. I had a wedding dress. We didn't even get to it. Didn't even get to it. Which means we still have it. Which means it's still to come, right? Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, what's this? All these bits and bubbles, and I have to find a way to hang something from it. I got all these things I need to make something. I want to make some more of that jewelry. I was really having fun making that steampunk.
Yeah, that was pretty. Those necklaces were pretty.
They're fun. I don't think people like the one on the white cord. And I mean, I would personally want it on a chain, but
Yeah.
there may be somebody who just would really prefer a cord, so I'll do one on a cord. Apparently not. That's all right. I'll probably switch that to a chain. Okay, that's a big old mess there. Let's see what's over here. Okay. Okay. And oops, stuff is flying, gently flying. Never seen a bridal dress in a thrift store. You want me to show you the dress right now? I could go out and grab it. Glynis wants to see the bridal dress.
Oh. So we can
Want me to go out and grab it? Tell me what part and piece you want. I'm going to dismantle it because it would just be too much to, you know, I think too much to sell it all as one. But if you can take it apart, a lot of people can enjoy a little piece of the beauty. Let's see here. I don't like this right here. I'm gonna try this. Why not? Skirt, bodice, Salvation Army store in Australia always has some, and I can't bring myself to buy it because I won't be able to get it apart. Are they expensive there, Julie? I've noticed them getting more and more here. I've noticed everything getting more and more in the thrift stores.
Yeah,
Especially Goodwill. Goodwill's getting so expensive.
they're the worst.
I gotta find a Salvation Army and see how their prices are around here.
My nephew lives in Erie, and he has better luck at the Salvation Army,
Yeah,
especially with prices. He said they're getting crazy.
yeah.
Oh, I was going to show you what he found for me. Remember I was telling you about that hotel in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. I know he watched out for stuff for you.
Yeah, these are the railroad things he found.
Oh, cool. Those
And
are sweet. Yeah.
Hotel Boyer, Pittsburgh, PA.
Awesome. Yeah, you just couldn't get more perfect than that.
I know. I was like, oh, it was on top too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got these all for I think he said $3.
Really?
Yeah, some old guy he found was trying to get rid of them. He went and picked them up. Got a glassine envelope with writing on it.
That's when you're like, do you have any more? Do you have any more stuff?
Yeah.
Old stuff you want to get rid of?
Yeah.
Wow, that is way cool. Way, way cool. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. I'll look over in this bin and see what I can find. Ooh, this would be pretty on a spine, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's really pretty.
That'd be really pretty wrapped around a spine. Some kind of color that would show through these holes. Look really cool.
Or put a ribbon through there. Would a ribbon go through it?
A good idea. Oh yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, you could get a
Yeah,
nice pretty ribbon to go through it.
My fingers can go through them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
might be pretty.
probably get 2 spines out of it. Mm.
Or you could do those little books and do really
Oh yeah,
get a bunch of spines out of it.
it's 8 inches tall. If I fold it in half, it's 8 inches. So I got 16 inches of it. Yeah. Let me see if I can do this without knocking everything over here. Oh. This little tiny Kipling books.
Oh,
Put that on the spine. I could practically cover the whole book.
yeah. That's cute though.
They're so tiny. But this is such cool leather. Look at that. You can see the rough of the tan hide.
Oh, That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Look at the color of that paper. It's so amazing.
Awesome.
Little Leather Library.
Patty's had some of those books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't buy them.
Why do they run them way up, or just you?
They do an auction sometimes, and yeah, they go. If she flat prices stuff, I can usually sometimes get it. It depends on your internet connection, of course, but yeah, when she auctions it, oh no.
Yeah. Gosh, I love these pages look really amazing, and then I turn the last page. This is not leather. This is paper, but
Yeah.
that's the one that's been against the leather, and I love that.
Yeah.
Love how dark that is. That is so cool. So, this little set, there's 8 of these miniature library, and they're all Rudyard Kipling. Each one's a different book. We didn't even get to them, but do you think that I should separate them, or do you think I should keep them as a set?
Okay. A set would be great, but I would not be able to afford a set.
Yeah, more people could have one and have fun with them.
Yes.
But
it just depends. I mean,
here's my problem. And I look at it and I go, yeah, well, why don't I take it apart and make some super cute little journals? And then I could sell the journals. And yeah. Well, then I have 305 of those kinds of things. And I'm like, all right, Marianne, when are you going to have time to make that many journals? You just don't have time.
Yeah.
You know, like I have an idea for every single thing that I buy. I look at it, and if I instantly could see what to do with it, how to use it, and some great ideas, then I get it. Because if I can, other people can too. And I mean, I could keep everything. I literally could keep everything. And I'm always having to tell myself, but you don't have time to use everything, even if you love it. There's a bubble wrap stamp. It's funny. Hang on, I got to back up here. Nettie, it's so good to see her tonight. Oh, Glennis, you love Kipling? See how you're saying. And that's the other thing is I look at it and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can take that apart. That's such a precious little book. But then because it is, I'm like, that would make the cutest little journal because it's such a precious cover. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I look at all the ledgers I have, and I'm thinking, I want to make a journal in every single one of them. Right. Be real, Marianne. Be real. No. Sounds great. It really sounds great. But I'm trying to be realistic. Look at realistic limitations. Oh. I'm looking for it. I'm not going to put that on there, so that needs to move. I need to film a flip through of a Paris journal. That's what I need to do. Let's see. And same old song. Stuck, round and round. Okay, those would be cool. See if this would work. I think I need to contact the guy with the Uh, oh,
Wax.
the beeswax. Yeah, and make arrangements to get that. Wow. I found some mints on my desk. Oh, what in the world? I remember good stuff and go, why am I keeping that? Why did I keep that? What was I thinking exactly?
Julie said, speaking of beeswax.
Mind your own beeswax. Speaking of beeswax, yes.
Does the napkin beeswax melted use up a lot of beeswax at once? Probably not as much beeswax as in that sentence. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's a lot. No, not really. Really doesn't. I know you just got some, Julie, from the store. I don't remember how much you just got. Is it a block or is it in beads? Say it 3 times fast. You say it 3 times fast.
Yeah. I could barely say it once.
I know. I wasn't gonna say that. I can barely spit it out 1 time slow. Those music books were cool today, though.
Oh, they were.
I kind of kicked myself. I forgot about those. Kind of kicked myself for not jumping on those. More than one of them. How many did you get? Like 3 or 4?
2. I just got 2.
That's it?
Did I get 2? Did I get 3? Hold on.
Write it down. Were you smart and wrote them down?
Lost a note with my purchases on it.
Well, I don't know, honey. I have no idea how much I spent. Yeah, that's funny. I think I got 3 at least. Yeah, I was thinking, man, I should have jumped on those earlier and gotten all the rest. Because they're pretty darn cool.
Oh, found it. Oh, I got 3.
Nice.
I was like, $10?
Yeah.
That's a lot of music.
Yeah, it is.
If you want one, keep one. I'll send you one.
Oh, I think I got one, didn't I? I think.
I don't remember if you did or not. I'll tell you the truth, I don't remember.
I could be thinking I get one and I don't. I don't know. I'll wait and see if Patty bills me.
That's kind of what I do. How much did I spend?
I'm still waiting for her to send my postcards from October.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
wow, that's
she
odd.
sent a package with those big lace tablecloths that I bought on that one.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. I'm like, Patty, I bought my postcards. Like, what are you going to put those in with this? She takes a picture of her desk. Yep, so did I. They're sitting right here. Great. They're not doing me any good there. Mm-mm. Yeah. All right. I'm off on a whole sidebar over here doing something that caught my eye. Squirrel.
I think Glennis is still waiting on that wedding dress.
Oh, really? Oh. I don't see Glennis in the chat.
Oh, she said, could you read out the Kipling titles?
Oh. You want me to try to reach him without knocking my camera over? I stuck him back at the back of my desk. I could. Wedding dress or Kipling titles? Oh. Actually, I have 2 wedding dresses.
Julie found some silver ribbon that had fallen behind a drawer when she was doing her search for her stamp.
Nice.
She said, I don't even remember I had the ribbon.
Yeah, you go looking for one thing and you fall and find all kinds of other things. Everything but what you want.
That's right. Dawn said you got the dance song one.
Oh yeah, like probably waltzes and stuff because the era.
Yeah. And I got the one with the old folks go home or something.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
I had to get that one.
I thought there was going to be like a big band. I thought maybe there would be one full of music numbers from musicals, and I was hoping for that. I was hoping for songs from musicals. Love that. There was one right before the one that I got on that I really would have liked, and I just didn't get in there. I didn't think about it. I don't know why. Probably because I was modding. Just didn't even think about it. All right. So sometime earlier today, I picked up a piece of acetate off the floor and threw it away. Now I need a piece of acetate.
Yep, that's what happens.
Always. I haven't emptied the trash. Wonder if it's right on top.
I lost 2 pair of scissors and I don't know where they went.
Oh no.
I had to buy new scissors.
Oh no.
I waited for like 2 weeks.
I
still can't find them. I still have not found them. 2 pair. So I can only think they fell in the trash somehow.
Oh yeah.
So I try to make sure I go through my trash when I take it out to the big trash.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. That's a problem.
I always do, but I don't remember. I would have felt them. I would have thought.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
So
that's frustrating.
And then I thought, well, the dogs probably got it, but I would have found the remains because I surely couldn't eat them all.
They're expensive.
Well, the one was an expensive pair, the little cutter bees.
Oh, right.
The other one was just a typical, I didn't start out scissors. I just what I had. So I didn't mind losing those. But those little ones I liked. I really liked them.
When I dropped it in the trash, it missed and it fell on the floor again.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I was like, what in the world? But they happen within like 2 weeks of each other.
Yeah, always.
I lost the one pair and then I lost it. I was like,
see,
now I have no scissors.
Oh, so you gotten new ones yet, or you need them now?
Yeah, no, I went and bought the tonic ones.
Oh, right.
I love these things.
Which ones?
The long ones.
Oh, I want a pair of those that have those long, whatever they are, blades.
Yeah, that's what these are. The long ones. They're like
makes it easier to cut a long straight line.
Oh yeah, it does. I love, and they're comfortable.
Yeah, I don't have.
And of course, I got my little I bought another pair of cutter bees because I love these little scissors.
Oh, yeah, I got a pair of those. I got these.
And then I've had these now.
Yeah.
Because of the spring loaded, because my hands will start hurting sometimes, and I switched to these.
Those are good for cutting.
Yeah.
I've got these from Tonic. They're really sharp and I really like them.
Yeah.
But
This
I
one's
need
really.
so is that Tonic brand right there? That
Yeah.
I need to
Tonic.
pair those with. How long is that blade? Is it a blade? I can't even think.
Yeah. Well, I think it says like the scissors themselves are like 10 inches long, just over 10 inches. The
Just
blade's
the
like
blade.
6, 7.
All right. That's what I need.
And I don't know, they don't weigh that much.
Yeah.
Or it's balanced in a way you don't feel it.
Mm.
Like these for fabric, these things are so freaking heavy. I'm like,
Right.
oh, man, I hate these ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Does art glitter glue hold acetate down very well?
Sometimes not. I've had to use double-sided tape.
Well, that might be a good idea. I have
That works. That tends to work better for me than the art glitter glue.
It needs to be as thin as this little.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
I have some that's that thin.
But you could put the tape on the bottom and then do the glitter glue on the sides.
I have double-sided tape that's that thin.
Oh, do you?
I
I
do.
only have one size, but I usually do that because it just.
And it's in the closet that's in the hall right outside my door. So I step out there. I open the door and step out there to get it. Then I just as well go get that. Yes, how Glennis. Okay,
This is a mess.
I'm gonna try to do this without, because these are right behind my camera and there's just beyond my arm's length. I'm gonna try to get these without.
Look at my desk; it is a mess.
Camera. Oh, yeah, but that's the fun mess. Oh boy. Sorry if I'm bumping the camera and it's making me sick. I'm reaching for all the little bugs that are way up there. I got a couple other little tiny ones like that too that I paid an armload for because they're really old and
yeah, I have glossy accents, Julie.
Cool books. There we are. Let's see.
I finally broke down and bought a bottle of it.
Does Glossy Accents
yeah
hold acetate really well?
I don't know. I've not tried it for that. I bought it to make little to put the.
She's saying that
I don't have embossing powder, so I bought them to make the little glass tops on like little circles.
Oh right. Yep.
To make it look like, that's what I bought it for.
I have Glossy Accents. Okay, so here's the Kipling library. There's
Those
8
are so cute.
Yeah. I love being able to see the little signatures.
Gladys has 5 large scissors and 2 cutter beads. If I had 5 large scissors, my husband would freak out, and then I'd probably lose all 5 of them.
All in the same week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how I lost them. I don't have a clue. I don't know.
It's funny. Glynis, The Man Who Was, Vampire and Other Verses.
That one's for me.
Yeah. Mark of the Beast. Without Benefit of Clergy.
Hi, Lori, Girl on the Ridge.
Hey, Lori. Mulvaney Stories. City of Dreadful Night. The Finest Story in the World. And Phantom Rickshaw. Those are the 8 in there.
Oh,
I don't know that I'm super familiar with any of those, Glynis.
Yeah, me neither. But New Orleans vampires. Yeah, I'm all over that one.
Lori, we missed you today at the sale. Had a lot of fun. Did notice that you weren't there. Missed you.
Yes.
I got to go back and catch up on the last couple of Lori and Maggie tutorials. Craft alongs. I haven't had a chance to watch those. Oh, I feel like I'm behind on everything. All right, Dennis, am I going out to get the wedding dress or we just waiting? Hi, Lucy. This was the vampire one. Oh, the little leather books are so. They say my husband knew what? Diamantes and things that should work too, surely. Um, Glennis, did you say your husband knew what or who? What did I miss? Something must have scrolled off that I missed because that doesn't make sense to me. So I know I'm missing something you said. Oh, I do need to get that. Let's see if maybe I have
About the scissors, her husband said.
Oh,
She said, "Did I say my husband knew about the scissors?"
that you had 5. Oh, that's awesome. Who said,
No, you didn't, Glennis.
and be quiet while you're at it, she says. That's funny. What did you bake?
Oh, tomorrow's my baking day.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta make cookies.
That's one thing that I'm not going to do this year is bake. It's kind of weird.
My son would kill me if I didn't make them kiss cookies.
Oh, cookies. All I want is one big good soft sugar cookie and one big good soft gingerbread man.
Ugh, I don't like gingerbread.
I want soft gingerbread man.
And the kiss cookies I make, they're not the true blossom cookies. I make it's a cross between a peanut butter and a sugar cookie on the bottom.
Okay.
And then I put the kiss on top.
Yeah. Yum. 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 Okay, let's see if I have one. Oh, that's the wrong drawer. Ah. I moved things around in my drawers and then didn't move the label on the drawer. That was brilliant. When will the Kipling be available? Killing me. No.
She doesn't know, Glennis, because she doesn't want to give it up. Shh, don't tell Doug.
Tell now. Oh, Glennis, is that something you would want as a set, or is there one particular in there that you want? Because I'm still kind of waffling on whether that should go as a set or individual, or whether I
She's
should.
kind of like me, a set would be nice, but we can't afford a set.
Yes. I was being polite. Oh, Glennis, you don't have to be polite. You know that. Just 2. Which 2?
Both sets of 2.
Just 2. Just 2 sets of 4. There's $8. I would just like 2 sets of 4. That's all I want. Just 2 sets of 4. Is that too much to ask? Well, no, it's not too much to ask.
I want to know if she's ever going to sell that Jack Hanna book.
Oh! Did I not sell that one?
No, you pulled it.
Oh,
you teased us with it and then you pulled it.
That's right.
I had my me already.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Oh. This thing up before it falls completely off. All right. Let's see here. I think this one is probably too thick. It is, but I do have a tiny. All right, I'm just going to step out here and I'm going to do this quietly because on the other side of the closet is Doug and Lucy sleeping. How quietly I can do it. That was easy. Okay. Yeah, check this out. Look how thin this is.
Wow.
That should work, huh?
That's bad word inducing thin.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, start this thing.
Hey, Margie.
Take a nap, Margie?
Yeah, Lori, what did you bake today? Margie, how you doing? Yeah, this one's super thin. I think that it'll work quite well. Look at that. Perfect width. Perfect width. Yeah, that works. Tight lens. Margie went to bed early, then woke up. I needed a computer fix, and what do I see? It's still Saturday, and here are my friends waiting for me. We're all sitting here waiting for you.
We were waiting for you to come in just so we can hang up.
Zell's 7-layer cookies, toffee, and cherry.
Oh.
Wow. That sounds really good. Cherry what? Probably cherry pie or cherry turnovers. Man, that's a good day. I actually had something today that when I found it, I thought you, Lori, might be interested in it. We never even got to it today, so.
Oh. What was it?
Another day. A really beautiful baby quilt.
Oh.
That is Mother Goose Nursery Rhymes. The quilt was treadle pieced and then long arm quilted. So hand treadle pieced and then long arm quilted. And it's brand new, and I picked it up in an estate sale. It's really cute, but it made me think of her
Yeah.
granddaughter.
So cute.
I remember the Quiet Book. Yeah. Okay, so look at that. That's perfect. Red adhesive right there. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. So if I'm going to put the acetate on, maybe I should take that off and put the acetate up there on top, and then put another row of that right over the top of it, so then it will stick down. Acetate keeps getting so dirty. I put it down and then have stuff locked underneath it. I hate that. Okay. Out like that. So So that's what it'll end up looking like. But then
That's cute.
acetate over it. So that'll need to be down. This will all need to be down. Then I need to do, maybe I need to age the edges of these things. All the things. And then I'll need to put something down here, huh? All right, let's see. So we don't want to go all the way in, or it doesn't close so easily. Yeah, so I've got my thing. I just went brain dead when I started to embellish it. So it will wait for another day or maybe 10 minutes from now. Who knows? I don't know. What do I know? I just work here. Old candy.
Yep, I just work here.
Yeah. All right. So we've got that. Now where's my acetate again? Ah, there it is. Right in front of me. So clear I cannot see it. This is the most awkward part. Oh, I forgot to put down on that one. Oh, crap. Oh. All right, now we're going to have to do another one of these little teeny tiny strips of adhesive. Yeah, I got something on my adhesive and that will show up on my acetate. So these are the dried flowers that I had last night. And I said, oh, those are real flowers. I think I got some of those. These are those dried flowers. Make up one, and if I really like it, then I can make a bunch in assembly line style. A little faster. Okay. And let's put one across. Now you're tired and hungry, Julie. All right, now it's left for lunch. She always tells us about these amazing dishes she's
Cooking.
going to make for lunch for her and John when John gets home from his lesson. Is John out on a lesson right now? Let's see here. Yep, he is. So she's gonna probably already has laundry going. She'll have it hanging on the line. She'll
Laundry. Ugh.
ready, lunch going, or lunch ready and dinner going. So they'll have dinner by 6 or so. She's so good. I need a Julie at my house.
Yeah. My husband goes, "What's for dinner?" I go, "What did you take out?" He goes, "Nothing." I said, "That's what for dinner."
My husband says, "What's for dinner?" And I say, "Where do you want to drive to? What do you want to go pick up, honey?" Okay. Should have put one little strip on the inside that I didn't do. I'll stick with that. All right. So let's see here. Okay, there we go. Specimen card. Now I need to do something down here. Ooh, a salad sounds good, Julie. I think that's what we might
Rabbit food?
tomorrow.
She's eating rabbit food?
I think we might have salmon and salad. Salmon and salad and veggies. I'm okay with that. I love salmon. What happened to that little pedal up there? It broke off somewhere. I didn't even see it. That little pedal up in the top corner.
Oh, man.
Doesn't it look like the
Did you seal it already?
What?
Did you seal it already?
Yes.
I guess you're putting a piece of ephemera up there in the corner.
Does it look like the Three Stooges? And that's the head and that's the hair that comes out the two sides? All right, what do I put down here? Because you write the botanical itis, ictus.
Specimen label. A specimen type label.
Let's see. I've got one that's that thin that'll fit on. Maybe find a tiny butterfly to go up there. All right, specimen type label. Right here. She did. Those. Those. Okay, each one of these has tiny. That one might. Not that one. This What about the number? Like from that pack of numbers we just had the other night at the sale. What is it now? Come on. Every drawer, and of course, it's in the very last one. All right, let's see.
Jillian says a bee. What about a bee? A big bee.
Yeah, I was thinking either a bee or a butterfly up here would be really cute, depending on the color and the size.
A spider. How about a snake? Come on.
I don't like spiders and snakes. Oh, what it takes to love me.
That was Billy Crash Craddock.
I don't like spiders and snakes. 10 points if you can tell me the year.
No, can't tell you the year. I was a kid. I can't tell you the year.
How old are you?
55.
Oh, you go. Not that I'm that much older, but
You're not much older.
huh?
You're not much older, are you?
No.
I was gonna say.
No, 58.
Yeah. I just don't remember years of songs. I can remember.
I'll remember them if I relate it to something, somewhere, and then by thinking about that place, I know what grade I was in.
We moved around too much.
No.
I was in 2 different schools for 5th grade, so it's hard to remember.
Oops, I just the wrong labels everywhere. So, how about this one? That's what I was looking for. That's even that big. It's too big. What if that's a really tiny space for a label. So so label need to stay on that like this. So that's about the smallest we've seen, but the label won't stay on the frame. Where is my maybe it's a good thing those didn't sell out because I didn't keep them for myself. Oh, there they are. Oh, check this out. This vintage wedding photo.
Huh.
A family. The vintage wedding photo.
I have my mom's wedding photo to my
looks really
stepdad. I said I have my mom's wedding photo to my stepdad. She did
Wow.
not look happy.
Never do.
She did not look happy.
Mm.
Maybe that's why she threw a knife at him when I was about 5.
Oh, my parents.
I can remember them arguing. They argued a lot.
Yeah.
And my mom, like me, is a thrower. Don't argue with me when I got something in my hand. It's liable to come at you.
Really? Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh dear.
You say no dear about my mom throwing a knife? I don't think she meant to throw it.
I don't think she meant to throw it. It just slipped out. Yeah.
They were in the kitchen, and I remember she was at the stove or by the stove or something, and they were arguing about something. I don't know, and he's you'd have to meet him. He couldn't let things go, and she had enough, and she turned around, was yelling at him, and you know how we talk with our hands, and
Yeah.
and it come out of her hand,
And,
and then the fight was really on.
what? I take it she missed him.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she did. I think the only reason I remember because she talked about it. She goes, maybe I should have. Maybe if I hadn't have missed him.
Everything would have been different if I hadn't missed.
Yeah.
Um,
We'd have divorced a lot sooner.
all right, looking for a tiny one of these. Rather tiny. Not really, not too tiny. Well, I might have to wait until I find the right label, the right butterfly, the right bee. That's one of those things you go looking for it and you can't find it, and then you just sit there, and in the course of doing stuff, it'll present itself. Oh, Julie, when you have a chance, go back to last week to our Saturday Night Live and fast forward it to where we were doing with the buttons, and then just listen to the part with the buttons. Tell me what you think. Oh goodness. Oh, there's some cool buttons in here. I picked this up at a estate sale. Haven't looked through them yet. There's a button that's a bird sitting on a branch.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, lesson to learn when arguing, put down the knife.
Yeah, put down the knife. When arguing, put down the knife. No, your husband needs to learn not to argue when you have something in your hand.
I was just going to say the lesson learned is never argue with a person holding a knife in their hand.
Well, that too. Or a spatula or a spoon.
Anything you don't want to get hit with.
Exactly. Especially when you keep arguing, we argue, bicker back and forth, but when you keep at it and I'm at the point where I just don't want to talk about it anymore, let it go. Or the spatula's coming at you.
There's a duck. Will that work? A duck. Well, there's a Christmas stocking button.
Wow. A knife to a gunfight. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
That's why the guns are put away at the house.
Hmm.
No, I've learned not to throw things, but I have to control myself.
Well, your gun's not going to be a whole lot of good if you throw it.
No, and I meant when we're arguing, I try to make sure I don't.
Yeah, you're cooking or,
Yeah,
work it.
he's learned not to start arguing when I'm cooking either. He might not like what comes out
And that'll open the floor.
because you distract me. I don't know what I'm putting in there.
Oh, man. Ah. All right. I almost stabbed my hubby with a screwdriver once. There are 4 holes in the wall where I came to my senses and decided I didn't look good in orange.
Just
Oh,
calling us, Margie. We'll help you bury the body.
Maggie, I'm really glad you didn't.
Yeah.
I might be talking to you from prison. Oh,
My cousin did stab me with a screwdriver
why?
in my head, mind you.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they are seagulls. I was upside down. I thought they were ducks, but
My husband says that's what's the matter with me is that screwdriver to the head.
okay. Are those seagulls or ducks? Have feet.
I don't know.
So I'm guessing
I would guess seagulls, surely.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cool, huh?
They're different.
Because Glennis likes seagulls.
I have a cement seagull on my patio.
You do?
Yep. I have a cement seagull, a cement elephant, a cement bear, cement alligator, a pelican.
Wow, cool.
Seagull, a turtle. Got turtles, big turtles.
All
What
the
else I got out there?
Wow.
I got a mama elephant and a baby elephant. What else we got out there? Yeah, there's this lady in Illinois where my husband's from. When we go up and visit his mom, she makes them.
Huh.
And they're so pretty. And they're heavy.
Yeah. Out of cement. Does she pour it and then carve it?
No, she usually goes and buys it and then she paints it. And she paints it with house paint.
Okay.
So the turtle we've had it out there for a while. It was set up on the hill for a long time in the sun with my flower. I had a little wheelbarrow with flour in it.
Yeah.
And it still looks like new. It
Wow.
hasn't faded. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she paints them so pretty. They're so pretty.
That's cool. Yeah, second half of summer. Oh.
Quit feeding them, Kenny. Maybe they will quit turning into cement.
Yeah.
That's why I get them. They're cement and I don't have to feed them or water them because plants die because I forget to water them.
That's cool. That's why there's plastic plants.
Yes. My grandmother had green thumb, but I do not have it. Do not.
Well,
my sister has it. I don't have it.
You got the crafting thumb.
Yeah, maybe. I got the mess down. I can make a mess.
Really? Oh.
Little tickets. I know I have little tiny tickets somewhere. You think I can find them?
No. Not when you need them.
They're in this bag.
You won't find them when you need them, that's for sure. Oh yeah, it reminds you of growing up on the coast. Yeah. Seagulls. Every time we're going to you get something to eat, there's seagulls all over you.
Could be worse. It could be monkeys.
I like monkeys, but I'm sure I wouldn't like it if I was in the jungle and they were all over because I had something to eat.
Was it that somebody was saying they went somewhere and the monkeys there are crazy because they're so used to being fed. They're not afraid of humans. They come up to you quite a bit.
Right. Yeah, that's not good. People feed the animals not realizing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Come up to you, and if you don't give them something, then they attack you.
Yep.
That happens. What is that, Glennis? Please. Yeah. What did I miss again? Man, I can tell that I'm really tired. I'm really crashing fast.
Seagulls, please, I think. Yeah, I think she wanted to see the seagull buttons.
Oh.
Julie's hubby's home.
Mm. I can't even think clearly. Man, I'm really must be tired. Let's see. That doesn't need to stay here. Yeah, I had a couple more hot buys and lots of things all organized and ready to go. We didn't get through much at all today, but that's okay. 'Cause we had fun. That was the primary goal, just to all get together, relieve a little stress, have a little fun. And I felt like we did that. I felt like that was a
Spend
success.
money.
What did you say?
Spend money.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Us to spend money, you to get rid of your stuff.
You turn around and buy more from Beth and Patty. That's the
I
part.
wasn't going to say that.
Yeah, really. That's the part that doesn't make any sense, Doug will say.
But it's such a good deal.
Yeah.
My husband goes, it's a good deal if you don't buy it.
It's a better deal if you don't buy
Yeah.
it. But I saved 80%.
Yeah.
But you spent 20%.
He goes, you could have saved all of it.
You could have saved 100%.
Yeah.
Shop in my site. It's free. You'll save everything. It's your own closet. Man. Right. You tell I'm having a hard time focusing today. I see a squirrel and I'm all over it.
That's me every day. Pups come out to see what I'm doing. Snuck past my barricade.
Oh, that's the thing. If I clean up the floor, Lucy might want to come in and tear everything up.
Yeah, she's the one that chews stuff though. This one isn't.
Yeah.
She's just the one that wants to be in charge. So she's
I'm in here with her. She doesn't. It's if she walks in here by herself, she'll walk out with something in her mouth.
Yeah. That's the pups. They'll take it off the table even.
Mm-hmm.
If it's hanging over, like over the edge, you'll see it wobble and you look down there. There they are. And it work it off the table.
Yep. All right. Saw some corrugated cardboard sitting here, so
Had to use it.
of course it's a squirrel. Yeah, I did. I had to start tearing it. Now guess what I feel like using?
Gesso.
Nouveau Mousse. I was thinking about gesso. But now I just feel like making some pretty colorful mess. So let's see what I can do with this. Probably should put down some gesso first. I don't want to cover the whole. I know. All right. I'm going to say probably within the next 10 minutes, I need to shut this down and shut me down anyway and go to bed. Or I'll be walking in my sleep. Tomorrow I'll have a brilliant idea for it. Probably. That's how it works. I'm so tired. I can't think straight. Been a long day. I just leave it alone. Leave it sit here. Tomorrow I'll come in and it'll just be sitting here on my desk from today. Man, we're a quiet bunch tonight, aren't we?
Yep.
Either everybody else fell asleep on us or they're just as tired.
Yeah. Margie said she was surprised you were on.
Who did?
Yeah, she said she thought she would have be exhausted.
I am. I am. And I'm yeah, I'm kind of surprised I'm still upright, having had so little sleep, but that's why I think I better shut myself down and go to bed. Because Doug will be up way before me. Go to work, hopefully. Either that or I'll wake up with him when his alarm goes off. Which is 5 hours.
All right.
Yeah, man. Okay, it's a good start.
Right there.
Good start. That's all it is. Let's see your flip thing.
Am I in focus?
Oh yeah, I like it. That's cute. Cute little girl.
And then,
Is that ephemera you printed out or found in a magazine?
yeah.
Is that something
That's from
a digital or?
I think Lorna Taylor. I
Okay.
think it's one of hers from the Christmas photos.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Tuck here, I gotta fill in and then there. And I have the card to put in here. So I just gotta do that.
That's really cute.
Thank you.
Really cute. We'll see if I can finish mine. Okay, I have mine from last week on Sunday. I didn't get pictures on Sunday. Monday morning, I took pictures. Didn't post it. Thought that I did.
Oh,
Tuesday, realized I haven't posted it. Went to post it. Phone rang. Answered phone. Then forget about it completely.
it's gone. It's gone.
Wednesday, I went to post it. And just put it up there. It was nuts.
Oh, I forgot my little bow I made to put on here.
Oh man.
I don't want to cover up Santa.
Do you have somebody for that?
Hmm?
Do you have somebody in mind for that?
No, not yet.
Just make a pile of them and then.
Yep.
Think of. Yeah. All right, guys. I hate to cut this short, but I really think that I need to go to bed before I fall
All
asleep
right.
right here on the table.
Good night.
We won't do this long Saturday day thing all the time, so it'll make it easier to do a good Saturday night.
Yeah.
But it's just hard to focus and complete anything when my brain is like that. Just tired. Just tired. Thanks, Candy, for coming on with me.
Oh, no problem.
So I didn't have to sit here and talk to myself all night. Oh, and watch chat.
I had fun.
Good night, Judy. It has been fun. Good night, Debbie. Good night, Julie. Oh, Glennis, I love that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, it'll mean a lot to him. Thank you. Love you too, Margie. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Go
All
back.
right. Night, Julie. Night, Margie. Night, Glennis.
Did we get everybody?
I'm sure there's how many's out there now.
Else hanging out there that I forgot to say goodnight to. Well, good night. Good night to
Yeah.
you all.
Good
We'll
night. It's been a long day.
Get a long day. Get a good night's sleep, and we'll be back again tomorrow.